Ibwati ile SMS yo gwen 23766 SMS line ko 23766 login ngotep koron ki taune ngoliot nebo betutab rani. Ngoliot nebo betutab rani. Gen ngoliot ab betut ngela ile jeri bigis ago moiwej ole utai. So kale ngoliot nebo betutab rani ngobirteget moset agole alaitoriat. Ijigil getin elonye.
Aritar.
Ndabesyo inyoru moset kobireteget a monkey, a baboon, kobireteget agole mimi ndio king. Ijigil getin elonye. Labda kulonye getin ni roisi gelany. Ni roisi yu no kitwalchin kityo no tukulo anendet ko longinde nebo ketik. Ane ko atari kabisa alaitoriat. So ndabesyo inyoru moset nebireteget ako mwoe kole alaitoriat. Ijigil ne? Ijigil getit nelonye. Lakini naile mongolole mosonik ako mongolole ketik ngoliondono. Kale good morning Alicia Arap Limo mwatini Jehova gongoi kale kakongete jing betut kongetege Monday yako betutab rani kebeberta nebo SMS kele kimite kabisa pamoja na goede na ngolimbo miriki chamgei lauden kili ngolebo areng kigure negile Arap Rogers ngolimbo Kipkabus ulimbo wasin gisho. Kale good morning Limo Alicia gele Nixon ngolin Arap tu yang Makenji gele mite kabisa pamoja asante sana agere ine Pastor Eric Mutango labo lengruani kimite kabisa pamoja chamgei Limo Robert Tonu ngolaba kibleme yu asante mite gora Bernard Yego nimekuona mko wengi sana Amos ngetin ngolaba kama siro abete kitongo na mwaga ina utika sigebe bertane mite tai Amos ngeti asante Fancy Gablombo kele good morning Alicia mko aje Alice kele kimite kabisa pamoja aya sawa Alfred ngolimba flax korago mite mpaka nebo Elgeyo Marakwet mite boda nebo Elgeyo Marakwet agwasin gishu sindio mite ulotok flax mite jitake nebo nolinda golimba inege yo kigure negele Jackson na yabengo limba lelbo inet keyo kele I wish Kipsaina Secondary School all the best asante good morning Alicia good morning Peter Gitol lindet nimekuona Anthony Rotich Baba Jela nimekuona Fundi Jepkela nimekuona agere ine ngojito nimite limba ine kele Ben Kirui Soimet Alfred Matebor Arap Koringolaba Narok John Sigengolaba Nukiat mko wengi kabisa lakini asanteni sana Victor kwanda mnenet nimekuona pia wewe kitinye ko itoshek chengiringe na sikobit kebebertan bako setishek lakini ameche kiechut ka amngendoi amngendoi nebo betutab rani ko very interesting
yes
ina ile jang tukun chetesetai eng bororiosiecho amun kotamunyi kosirwoji message ing Facebook akolecho Arap Limo ameche itebwo ngam ngendoi ngot komite tukun cheuchu chekere biik eng korikwak amakidiscourage ji nemeche kotulis Kapngendoi eng Taaitab Berur kole lakwani goe kasit ako na kazi anafanya kazi anapata kamshahara kake chito ne motindo stress ako tindoi of course family nenyi koseri wangi Swahili agolejo Limo na shuku bwana wangu ni kama ameniendea kwa waganga kale juzi nikiosha nyumba nilipata chini ya kitanda vitu fulani zinakaa ya uganga. Kale nilipata manyoya ya kuku hivi zimefungwa. Kale nguo zangu pia sizioni. Kumuuliza akawa mkali. Kale nguo rahisi gomite tukunjete setainyo.
Sage yuwe.
Kale unga uni gote ndatogere ine kurere kitanda kumite tukunje moy lewoni oline.
Mi gorori.
Kologere gorori ka. Alakere kororik chebo ngokaik.
Ole kiiban ngoroik. Ai
Kidogo
ngoroik achon. Ingen.
Makitaeke sana kochame bichu ngoroik chebo orit komwae kole kako.
Ingen biikab sikor ngalecho.
Amwa iwe kutinygei ak lakwani amu kongengalal kidogo kolecho ingen anende no yoe kasit somondo kasit kole mongen ngot kotos kokoker kole kole ngoma rahisi awendi atyo mete kole ngowechi nini arat simat komanda anan ne atebege ole momeche angot ketoret lakwani mising lakini mite kasarta nengete chito akwechi chinyi sokeiweko mite kasarta newechin chinyi kerich chemeche kole nyokorat chito mat komanda eng gaa amune sirat chito from the word go.
Ingen Arap Limo. Mara neta en tuguchon ko mara komarate kwonyi. Mara boisionik kora mara kerek nombo kokwet. Mara koyoe chono ko
asiko tom konai kwonyi.
Tom konai mara boisie mara tinye kerekut nombo kokwet boisioten. Mara manyoe chon ko namo ibu wendi konam ngokiet kot nekile.
Kosulsul
Nyokokonor. Mara ngoroik chukobo chepyos. Ko mara cheloche kemoe boisionik. Lani mara kora mara ami nebo mara kikole kora ondot kwa kwony. Narat. Ndamun ot mara itot ingen echek murenik kitinye ngalechu bo insecurities ingen echek kabisa ot yoyoe kwondang'ung boisiet ametinye ko ingen itinye ng'et kwonda werto ilelen ofisini wendi subui
ole ngomakereke ak chi age nguno
anan ko ot pakokake anan ko len weekend kakibe tuyet nebo chama ak chekiyoe bit ibwote ile ayewe lemanyin kotot kole werto oinge mara sin mara kwonyon ko karan akikole chi
murembo yo
ikole chi ndimutu kwony ne karan kou nekemin maberiat en Darian East Primary School
ngomong lagok kityongon ko maberiat
mara kikoker kola yewe kochundechi bororiet
lakini katokere kora iwe koi muren ingen konyolu koi chi kora neikiligei yo angon ngot kotindoi ine boisiet mama ako inyendet ko labda metinye kasit konyolu komite kasisiek alak cheyoeng'u imite mbar imi Lyon komachutwo ngot insecurities amu number 1 itindoi kitu amu kole lakwani cham nganam nguno mshahara awirchini kiingen end month akochini akoleja yasiribege chon karawet kolanan yuto kora ole kokochutune kerchek lakini amu time ngotep kenam simesiek oeng'u eng 0719 012 800 0719 012 659 0732 142 658 wikebeberta noto nebo conference eng 020790 4310 access code in the 1698 739 hash anan go SMS eng 23 766 kilobote mbio amu makitinye time chamgei Emmanuel Nkabete
chamgei Arap Limo
kitamegei
iboiboi
kongoi kang'etin kenai ile kokitoren kokimoe kosililen kwonyo molilo chono koit ine tinye mureni molilo kwik ile ko ki kwonyi icheken komoe kuno mureniondonon kosililen kwonyon sikomamanda ingen ile ibi tuguk chetindoi en borto ko tuguk ng'isya malik pakokoito malikyik tugul mpaka borto karamande
sililo kwin
chamgei Paul Maritim
yamunde Arap Limo
kichamegei
ikonu any tetutiet netemenen biik ikere man tetutyonon kekonu ko tuguk cheyoe ra murenik kasari ingele nobur ak chito ikere chito ile kosimabakakta chito koninai kouni ko kayai kounon ile kotobakakten kwondo inon
wow
yo kokochang'a kito kwonyik chekitinye molilo kwil lakini koboto murenik ra
kongoi
Paul Maritim ng'andaleno
kongoi mising Paul Maritim chamgei Angeline
mising otokwe chamegei Arap Limo
chamgei
ikotwon werinanyuno
karatach
ini in tuguk kwony chichono ko mara ko tindo tuguk kanomwetab konywan ko en biik mi chetindoi inoik chekirikas kele tinye inoik tinye en kwonyik chekibore busurik ko mara kotindo tugukab konywa.
Ah.
Konai kwondo.
Wow.
Haya.
Ehe.
Kale Alicia, kale kilage. Kerge kwondo ne kararan ak maberiat. Yo makicham Jesu. Koy kwondo maberiat baba. Cham Jehova eh. Cham Jehova ne sabe tuko mutat tuko ribu angu ngoribu ngongu. So amoy ni murenik tulole yanga isigu imete tukuchondra iborchi kangung konomwet ngot komi ki nekibo kongwong iborchi konomonik tugul kangung asimobesye kongoi.
Thank you. Kongoi missing. Kiengen ko kikwonyik che kicham kelen mondochin murenik. Chamgei Ezekiel.
Chamgei Arap Limo.
Kichamegei.
Yon kakimwa kou noni. Ako kitesetai kepongonjini Alicia tuguk chemie komakilenji ya kasit matokesa.
Ngui mano.
Komache kemwa kouni. Yon kabor chepyoseng'ung komi boisiet Limo ak Alicia. Ko borotet en sobet nebo gaa. Kit nekoyoche koyai wir ko ine. Yon karikwonyi ko kamach bananda kotakonyo. Yon kosochi chepyosaninyin akobois en gaa. Ko ngowendi chepyosaninyin ko yon imoche ibochi chepyoset nekomi kasit ako memi kasit boyot. Iku manager neyoche kokuyo tuguk chekiyoe. Asikong'et chepyoseng'ung ko ngoitu kokubenin iiku inye kora nenomu rabinik. So komoche ale weri kityo koyabus age kochutin kityo setaniat ako ma setaniat agenge. Koyomechike tisabu Alicia. Moche kityo keswa kele murenik chemi boisionik chepyosok. Oikun biik chetindoi heshima en chepyosokwok asikong'et kobit heshima akosob gaa amakwok betut nemie.
Thank you. Kongoi missing. Kongoi missing. Chamgei Mama Adriana.
Missing ko tai Limo amune ak Alicia.
Kichamegei.
Lagao kitech.
Jaluo tau betut kou no.
Mangen ot ane kinomwoe kamilan tom kai akose murenik cheyoe tuguk cheu cho. Kilomuche kityo amwochi akere ale maraisi koyoni chepyosenyi.
Thank you.
So kit nenyolu ko koyangei kityo family. Yon boisie age kong'et ak kakomanejen tuguk en gaa ak koyang en soboni.
Thank you.
Kongoi betut nemie mam nengamat.
Kongoi missing. Kongoi missing. Chamgei Edna. Edna ing Meriki.
Yo, muna Limo.
Kichamegei.
Ak Alicia.
Kiboiboi kabisa.
Kikotwon Alicia. Yekawale subui. Kale ne werinyu kale maberiat. Wema iyange akibakach chepyoset kwo kasit ing'etwen gaa irib gaa ak imeneken tuguk chekong'et amatiiti lo asibakoyai chekile. Nibuch kondoisechi Jehova ii age tugul mara ribengei kole ngwan ko maberiandani kanyi betut nekekole.
Kongoi ako iman ng'alechoto kabisa kekosiput chepto sikokerwech Pastor Eric.
Chamgei Arap Limo ak Alicia.
Kichamegei.
Ale kokokaengei Alicia sute karibe maberek amabit. Lenewe cheche kuchokchinewe sute chonge. Ako Arap Limo. Tam ko kwonyik chekebore ibe ngoroikab murenik koba sautik anan ibe kelyonji. Kayo any murenik. Murenik achek kotinye sililokwen kora. Kayach keribonokei. Kata kechenge ngoroik kilach ko korokonor. Ayoman kongoi karamande.
Ngokerwech ine Pastor Eric asikobit kebe kasetisiek. Pastor Eric.
Limo.
Woi.
Sasa mulendab arabet korong mi komie.
Uyo ikiligei.
Yo korong ilechi mi kou no ng'alek lakini nyone manitanyin echek amun sait age ngot aboisiei komi kwondo gaa arib kora korkobois kora mi gaa arib kora onono.
Eye.
Tame kororuchu komoto kokenishe tibikyuk. Wata kikuya ngalechu ba mache ne konyolu akorib konyinet komie baka ngalechu so mara yitot yolona gina ile ibure na ojo
kongoi
tuke akarara jambo ko misi betune mie
kongoi mese betune mie kotakinye Pastor Eric katotebe anyun kangole Pastor Eric kole roisi kobunotin ngoken katebe kole miten ngokiet nekim neteni amu kabikose bichu kabikose kemwoe kele miten nebunoti chu ition ne mongen ole nyorchin ano
ele bunotot chito asinye
ngete chito kobunoti chito age
aranyose Arap Limo ele menye onyose nimi Nakuru
Ochamke Mureju kale ongeribke Nixon kongoi mising Arap Limo kele hiyo ni tabia mbaya kabisa. Memwa kainet ama chito bonimba lelbo inet Jackson Ayabei kele alete pasta kwa hiyo nyumba waombe. Hiyo ni maombi inahitajika kabisa. Chamke Vincent Ngamosiro kele korom kabisa ngalek chebo wakanga. Hii maneno ni maneno ya wivu. Fundi Jeb kelat kele mo ni Limo ko Jesu kitiongon kotononu uwen kabisa ngalek choko ngalek chebo kuombisik. Wow. Change semester miteu amuine amu time ko magoi ngeti ne magoi ger tugul lakini oripkei nai chito ne kobe oto sobet tuai matilabotchi amu sometimes ilabotchini chito ne tomo kobor true colors.
Yes.
Nyolu komitei a mutual responsibility aga mutual understanding nengop komutai ko ngemitei yegimi ko ngawe yegawe ko mamite stress kulen chito koliotineno.
Ingen kora kilionchi kole kiamutu lakwa ko kiatinye mali kabisa. Kole baketesta kole tun kobek tuguchu kan kole mongen kit nekiib lekinam koba kityo mutyo.
Koba ne malik?
Kotepsenya
sapsamugule longo.
Mogindo yemoni kobun kubo akfaba kubaten kisomi binwek chibwone Berur FM Koribe tegisi agotie bitenyon koboto bororietab kolenjin Ingi kwenye gazetisiek in tetutietab Taaitab Berur.
Agoit kasarta noton nekibendi kekere kele mwoe ne kebeberta nebo gazetisiek eng karonet nebo betutab rani. Kitinye gazetisiek somok. Kitinye gazetit nebo The Standard, gazetit nebo The Daily Nation ak gazetit noton nebo The Nairobian. Lakini kikochin nyigisindo gazetit noton nebo The Standard ko kila gazetit neibu logoiwek chebo gazetisiek ak of course gazetit nenyorchinigei eng silingishek 60. Niton ni ko Kenya's Bold Newspaper mwoe kou yeu ako chutok of course gazetisiek chebo rani betut noton nebo kasit amu tarikit 24 arawet ne inegei nebo 10 kenyit ko noton nebo 2025. Logoiyot nekekochin nyigisindo gazetini ko logoiyot ne very interesting. Ako by the way logoyondoni kokokebongonji Jumatatu oktot tayari nemite standby. Kale Ruto after Raila. Une kandoindetab emet nao eng kasarta nekakobata ngalek chebo anan ko makekere contribution mising nebo Raila eng scene nebo kisiasa. Miten kondo noto no page nebo 4 ako very interesting amu pichait anan pichaishek chekakinde yo tugul ko member chebo ODM except Arap Ruto. Ako of course mite pichait yo nebo time nikibo Kenya Kwanza abwoti ole kiloncheni labda ki manifesto. So calling you Raila Odinga's death has ignited a fierce political battle with the President William Ruto moving swiftly to capture the late opposition leader's vast support base ahead of the 2027. Calling more sources, calling the President is plotting a grand realignment from merging ODM with UDA to purging dissenters and installing loyalists across Raila's heartlands in Nyanza Coast and the Ma region. Ngileni ger kono gondo no komalo itunemi sing ang nigegojin gisindo gazetin about the Daily Nation.
Yes.
Amugale the Daily Nation another looming cabinet reshuffle. So ago very interesting about the Daily Nation. Amaje sinigegeri ne amu kaginde picha itago ine picha nebo chairman Gideon Moi. So ngiwekchige gazeti ne bine name the Standard. Kole mite walutik chemuch nyokoyai kandoindet ab emet sikonam biik che loyal konde places che strategic. Semutai kotestai konyor support. Kit ne monoe kone walutik chuto ju exactly che roisi komeje ni kwai kandoindoni ako je labda mutai konome kosubik che kibo Raila ako loyal ako inginendet.
Arap Limo go ye kasarta gazeti no go uongo ko igerta ko kemwai nito kele ne nesibuen kandoindet ab emet. Ko ndigerot kandoik che kakinde en pichainon mi Gladys Wanga national chairperson nebo chamaitab ODM, mi Oburu Odinga ne acting
party leader.
Mi kora Hassan John, mi kora Sifuna Olon,
Osotsi,
mi Papu Owino, mi Oparanya, mi Mbadi. Ko ndiger biik cheu chon che tot kele nguni kusema en ODM.
Ako ngigere ngunyo kole ko igere pichait nebo kandoindet ab emet ile kanam neng taban yo kemit nebo chess.
Yes, kegure ne ngutit.
Mohammed kegure katakarata ini.
Karata.
No kitorto kile. Actually kai nene naat kegure draft.
Yeah. Kere kandoindet ab emet nganam karata ale moe ko
tortoi koger kole
akowek. So Arap Limo igere en ngalekab bolotet en emoni nguni. Ot kosib kokobet nekibet emoni Right Honorable Raila Odinga. Ko kakomut kandoindet ab emet nguni to drawing board. Mi masikoshek che loe kandoindet ab emet ingen kikamwa kole ane ayoe ki age tugul arip chamaitab ODM. Ako tayari kotinye chamainyin kora nebo UDA. Ako en chamait nebo UDA kora komi coalitions che kiyonchin kora chemi kibagenge.
Tayari kikwo nebo Musalia Mudavadi komi orit yo. Mi nebo kakochut KANU saa hizi.
So igere ile kachanga koi kokakochanga biik koi. Ako en koito bichu kabwa kotinye kimnotet age tugul. Koyoche ibangan kiger Arap Limo unon kakituiyo in principles chebo sugulishek che kai komie kimage tugul. Lakini moe iger ile kemutu nekile nekaikai ninko. Okot kounon Arap Limo kemoe sikeker mi ngalek che korwat akomong'u ale wikini kinome. Kou ole kasirta Daily Nation ko rahisi komi ngalek rahisi kebutobut cabinet.
Akogere kuamu koitiny the Daily Nation page nebo angwan ak mut ko nyoru logondo notok ing koindo ing page nebo gazeti nebo the Daily Nation. Calling togo jo power games. Technical teams appointed by President Ruto and KANU chairman Gideon Moi are working on the final details of an agreement for members of the Independence Party to secure state appointments, including cabinet positions. Call it the death of ODM leader Raila Amolo Odinga is also likely to influence the changes. Kele angotenga sartani mite waluti juu tokchu. Kwa labda walutik chemeje ni kwa accommodate kila mahali. Kele mite coalitions chempia cheu nego kotuyet ke negi goshina na goshina negi goshina ak chama inebo KANU ako labda komeje sigemut key positions kuyu kigemut angot Mbadi nyokoyai boisiet ak ine serikalit ako meje sigo mongen got ko kanyo kora coincidence kele ndugutu ko sobe Raila kotos ko tokyo walutik akoi eng kebeberta nebo side nebo Raila anan ka amu gonyi ko Raila koger kole ngoteba boisiet nito ko opportunity lakini saizi kwa no limite gap ingine serikali tolemeje kufili labda waluti ju.
Arap Limo kikamwa Mbadi ne chunet en kororetab Raila chinit nito kole ole kewekse bunge keng'olole ng'alekab NADCO. And then indigere Arap Limo kimi ng'alek kora che kiangobendat kele ingen prime cabinet secretary nguni Musalia Mudavadi komatinye rubeiwekyik. Ko kiangemwa kele imuch kobit rubeiwek. In fact kokemwa kele agenge komuch kobun olimbo Coast region. Akina ile kakinam Coast ko kakenam ODM. So kirib Arap Limo sikeker kele tot kobit rubeiwek chenyokoiku rubeiwek chebo Musalia Mudavadi. That is one. And then kora ministries cheterter chekitinye en emoni komi ministries chalan kekere kele uo matoyoe komie. And then mi okot ministry nebo foreign affairs ninomo Musalia Mudavadi. Komuch kikrapendat ministry nguni ya Musalia
akikochi
chito. And then kora mi ministries chekiyangemwa iman nebo health. le mure nguni ng'alekab health mi kochutetab ke. Ndiker nebo somanet kora komi kochutetab ke. Komuch kora koker kandoindetab emet kole namut bichu komi taban kipng'omotinik cheterter nyokonam nafasishechu.
Wow, iman.
Ko ele kiker Arap Limo en ele kikiwarta kingoyai boriet nini kambakani kibo Chensis. Ko kimakobwote chot kole mi biik chetot nyokochu serikali. Kocho
Angot Badi.
Kibwa biik chekimakibwotyin. Ko ikonyo kora keker kele new faces chebwone ministries.
Kwongon ngo. So kerge lugondo noto na maloitune lakini gazeti nebo The Standard ko page nebo angman of course ngine koindo. Page nebo ngo mite lugondo nebunu olimbo ine Uganda Kampala High Court throws out a case on missing Kenyan activists. So go mite girwoge no kagiti tagata nebo ine High Court nebo ine olimbo Uganda. En kasarta nikitestage jengi murechu wainga Bob Njagi agine Oyo mwenyewe Nicholas Oyo. Kasarta magingen gele mnyeno bichu agogo kibwoti gele mite weya gogo ngeip kirwoget ko High Court nebo Kampala gole High Court mamite gine iboru gole tindoi serikali tobe emoni bichu so kiwirtoi kesi no ko kesi ne gomeche kosimji serikali nebo Uganda kotiakta bichu lakini abwoti ale lugone kikochini nyigisindo kikimiti asikobit keker gele ine tokchin gano amu kimeche bichu mite ole mite bichu ago mite jito ne ingen ole mite bichu ameche lugone mite page nebo Mutelisha. President defends cybercrime law and denies it was signed in secret. Kine go ngololeng betut ab amut.
Yes.
Ako katokomwa advocating betut ab amut kigure Kimngetich Iman. Kokale Iman chang lembechek chemite around that bill. Ako kokalango nekitelelchi kop kirwogi ko kitagenge kityongon one clause. Majun alak tugul. Ako kimite ng'otutioni kong'etege 2018. Kalya saizi ne uyo kanyo komach kotoi kong'etine kuo kanyo koker biik kole nguko kiintroduce ni ako kimi. Kuwekwo ole mite ano miscommunication exactly nyu. Tos kimen biik cheleto propaganda kosir channels chebo serikali che ikoito logoiwek mising angot kotinygei kumwochi emet kolechi tuguk chekitindoi ko 1 2 3 benefits ako kibunu ano kotokyingei ano.
Kere emoni Arap Limo ko kikochanga biik chechule sumu en tuguk cheterter. Ng'alek chebo cybercrime ole kisainenda kandoindetab emet bilinito ko kisaineni ko kingen ot kongwarorwa mot kong'ololen county nebo Laikipia. Ko komwa inendet kole chang biik chekikeuse mtandao ko logo kichenge kesorun kole ng'alek chalangesiir en Arap Limo wakati mwingine muy kosir chito kole rest in peace Elisha. Ako mwoe chon ami radio nguni kosom biik lakini kokwendote mtandao komokoborun kainet amanyo koitoi kesinon ko tugun cheu chon choche keter ak lekiboisioitoi muswoknotetab kasari lakini kingakosainen bilini kandoindetab emet I can say kochanga bitina kechutyi ako kikaker otalani kere kora muswoknotot nebo kasari kelenjin Chensis Kimageng'etyen keeshen ki kimagelianen keeshen ki ako riteben chichi esho ki komatinye amune neitita
matindo amune neitita
ndamun mi chorwa nenyun kichanayan Chensi nekitateben one of the students ko kyakere kaposten ki kakoposten ot kole regulations chebo WhatsApp ko ne ateben ole itinye kokepasen ki ko monken ot indile biik kong'ololen apart from niki kong'ololen ko monken
so ngilen iker ko in uyo ko kimit biik chebo propaganda missing amu kawaida komite biik chepingoni karibu kila kitu nebo serikali amu meche kotestai koek relevant kokon ng'alalet anom kuyo kang'et serikali ko mekoito information eng oret nekararan kanyo kokoito logoyondoni kanyo kopasan bilini lakini ndaki atkinye ngepitishan ng'alechu kong'et serikali koyokto chi kwangot ketesiosek anan angot ko hosten X Spaces kunyo angot kuine TikTok live anan ko Facebook live yetya ko aror kole now kakimeche keng'etin kipitisan ng'alechu ako kit nemite eng orit nebo ng'atutichu ko 1 2 3 komutangon kolen ko ng'alal chito ko at least ko kwakokas age ingen saizi ne chito nemite olimbo kaa ngokas kebeberta nebo propaganda koyoni kole noto ne right. Yoni kole noto ne right. Mangen ngot ko toibwoti betut nekibo public participation nekibo finance bill. Tibwoti lakwet nekitelelje kabisa Mbadi atukoleje Mbadi mite sijui inene ko kidouble nine ko ndiko koleje Mbadi mamite kine unone mite yu kobor kole kiakonyor lakwanotok first hand information jebo propaganda aku waminen. So abwoti korale system failure, communication failure en kebeberta nebo serikali.
Ko yakara yanga imwa blame Kim chito nekirirtoen en ngalechu tugul kineta ko serikali ntokiyoe keretab biikab emet public participation kwa kasomut kong'olole PS nebo parliamentary affairs Aurelia Rono ko kocheng'e kwarur akobo kiito bilinit ko ndiker kora komatur kotinye kakuyet biik neititayat takibendi kele kakibwa wardini mira tuyet neng'olole kirwokindet ak biik chekakiyok kobun ministry nekile keng'alalen akobo tuguchu kotor konyoru kakuyet biik kosir kokas propaganda chenyokondoi kosir tuguk
kosir tuguk exactly. So noto no kologot nemite ine page noto no bamuta meje kebe page nebo tisab kale Eldoret City Board chair nominee accused of presenting fake degree. Logoto nebi ne fake degrees ko kikowendot kabisa. Mito angot kandoik anom chekimwoe kele mite bunge ako matindoi nini je ititotin kele mite bunge lakini tindoi fake degrees. Ongen ole kimwoe kandoik ngorcho amu chuto angot ko kandoik chechok. So ing jiji kikure nekile Kitur kikure Julius Kitur ako inendet ko a member ko ginominated ko member nebo Eldoret City Board lakini agenge ngine certificates che koikoito ko kale kinyoru ko mite Moi University kaisha Moi University ko laja maaje ketche kikonu certificate no
agere koita next stand kokonem graduation list
kole this was the graduation
about 2011 lakini ingen Kenya Arap Limo everything is possible
kila kitu
ten kandoik alak kosinye langilelen yoche kenai kele kisomoni ng'o nekile yoche ot kotinye kolik nekibaoriani kole
kisoman
kena tuan kilasa
ibwoti ne Waititu baba yao ko kimite certificate nekikoito kole kinyorune Punjab University en olimbo India lakini ngigeren visa nenyinet ko kimwa kole kinyoru 1989 nini notokis lakini visa the first time kwendi India ko ki 1990 something ne ko betut nile kisomandano ako kiaitano nini Punjab ako visa nenyinet koboru kole kinyikwendi baadaye. So tuguk chebo ine fake certificates ako tuguk chetestai kabisa chechang ndakilen saize kokitoi crackdown Elisha kele kongetege ano ko chang biik nya chetindoi certificates che fake very many
takomwa kandoindetab emet kasarta age tunyo korom neun Kashagwa ko deputy president tungole bichu katokyingei governor nebo Nairobi tungo ikbolatet kora motok
toibwote ngot governor nebo Nairobi eng certificate nekikokile kanyorune sukulitano mingine Uganda so tugun chetestai ingine page 8 komite logoiyot kora netinye ngalekab somanet kale schools conned yet again as they face exams without state funds. So tomo kenget inege release ne capitation tugul akornoto kakotoige exams
kokeker sukulishek Arap Limo
kokeker alak
mi lagok rusa
akoi January page nebo sokol kale Raila Jr. installed as family patriarch in traditional ritual ako kwagere koesha ko participate na Aida kola Aida janende tuko I am a Christian lakini bwatile Raila Jr. ko the only son nebo Raila Amolo Odinga ako ingine milat karibu tukul bitet nebo bororioshek chechang chebo Kiafrika ko chamki torori werit nemi neo ngotko mamite neo ko the only one nemi ko negitorori asikobit ko tesetai legacy nebo kwan so kogitoror inendet Raila Jr. Page nebo taman Kahiga's political remarks sparks kale renewed concerns over incitement ako janga psangalek chotok chebo incitement chetesetai mongen ole kukwano kikurene NCIC National Cohesion and Integration Commission ako kokosis lakini ganda kokagere ine kokasamonen paman kokasamonen Kahiga amongen ole tetat koititawyo ko kimite kasarta nekitesetai tabwoti kora kikokisamonen besho brigadi lakini kitulian kityo kimawo ako tulian makingen kele ne kinyo kotestai so mongen ngotko makotindo kora kelatin commission ini kele ngotko labda komite kit netesetai komangete nini mising ko labda makuschin kong tuguk chebo kololset
ako at the same time kokomongke kabanas chebo tulwetab emoni ako esho ng'alek chebo kaika korop taban kabisa
karibu tugul kabisa
mami chi nekosar komakinoe kora kele ng'alechu kokong'alalet no
kabisa
kong'alalet akiribe sikeker kele uneta
keker kele uneta lakini choto ko logoiwek chemite gazetit noto nebo The Standard gazetit nebo The Standard inyorchinigei eng silingishek 60 labda gazetit nebo The Daily Nation biombio kakeker page 4 ak page 5 eng logoiwek nekikochi nyikisindo kole another cabinet reshuffle looms atutarudia hiyo. Junior school teachers fight for autonomy goes to court ako kikeng'alale kitoni for some time kora ako kakole bendi nguno kapkirwok asikobit kong'etin ketestai kekas kiyoto no kole nyolu kikochi autonomy sikotelelchigei ko ichegei sikomite chebing'uny sikomite junior eng katikati akomite senior school eng barak yun kologone nyorchinigei eng page nebo 8 page nebo 10 kologone kakeker Raila Hassan installed as head of the family atutarudia hiyo so logoiwek chechang abwoti ole kakeng'etin kakeker so ameche kitukchi yotok yo kora gazetit no kitiakten Lisha kwop koker logoiwek chebo emet chebo sait agenge koker logoiwek chebo emet chebo sait agenge yetya sikowek eng kasarta nebo koitosiecho sogol page nebo local logoiyot kora nekang'etin nekekochi nyikisindo gazetit nebo The Standard kale there was no ill intent in signing of the bills Ruto says ako logone kakeker kora gazetit noto nebo The Standard so makiketchinigei kora logoyondo noto no abwoti ale kitukchini yotokyo kitukchini yotokyo logoiwek chechang kitukchini yotokyo logoiwek chechang ameche keker cherangan nebo gazetit nebo The Daily Nation akijoran Raila kokeseni biik chechang bwana agere kamite Junet tayari agere inem governor nebo county nebo Mombasa gornoto lobotchin akokeseni so kale Junet baba as you are away kote sai kutimite sangolin komite chemite batay yun agere kakichoran Sifuna Orengo kokere ine baba kotokchingei olin atya angot Junet kokelach ingoroik che yellow che tolelyo che iboru kole mite side nebo serikali UDAs kokelach che orange angot Orengo tos kokopchak ODMO tos kopchak ODM abwoti ale kitukchini yotok yo logoiwek chebo gazetishek chengjigei gazetit nebo The Standard silingishek 60 ikere logoiwek chotocho ak alak chechang.
Ingi kwenye gazetishek in tetutietab Taaitab Berur.
Rani eng historia. Rani eng historia.
Rani eng historia mete kebe ketindoi stories oeng netai mete keker 1984 tarikit 24 Eric Cheruyot Kotut so kikiappointen koek deputy governor nebo Central Bank of Kenya CBK en kasarata ko kireplacen Ahmed Abdalla ne kiganam boroinoto kanan kinyor boroindo agengine International Monetary Fund anan IMF anan IMF so kikingetin kikilewen kigure Eric Cheruyot Kotut koek deputy governor nebo Central Bank of Kenya right ning historia kora kit age nekitestai tarikit neunitoni betusiek kabisa chechang ko 2011 tarikit 24 two grenade blasts in Nairobi kasarta nekikanam ng'uny kabisa ng'alek chebo Al-Shabaab so mite kotiolset nebo grenade oeng chekityolso eng Nairobi grenade chuto kokityol netai eng kot nekiboiboitege anan ba eng around Mfangano Street okweke chajamu lonye garishek chebendi ka yumbo yobo afya center komite Mfangano Street yotokyo so kityol eng ba agenge eng yotokyo nini nebo kotiolset grenade yetya nebo oeng ko kityol eng Machakos bus terminus kityol ingine ole kilonge garishek Machakos bus terminus kibet sobonwekwak biik alage ak kong'etin yetya of course kikoten alak ako eng kasarata ko kikimwaitae kele ki Al-Shabaab chekisuldoe kabokchinonotono kikimwa kele ki Al-Shabaab chekisuldoe kabokchinonotono so chotok cho ko tuguk aeng chekitestai raini eng historia kenyisiek chechang chekikoba.
Rani eng historia. Rani eng historia. Logoiwekab emet chekitesetai kisubi eng mesetab logoiwek eng Berur FM.
Alak chetese anan logoiwek alak chetesetai kosubi Elizabeth eng olimbo newsroom eng kornetab betutab rani koibune kasarta nebo koitosiek mut chemite tai. Konotok nemwoe kole kotelelso boisionik eng kasar eng kapkirwok nebo Nakuru yekongomweiso biik ang'wanu che kotetat kitita kapkirwok kosubkei ak lelutik chekimwoitoe icheket chebo chorset koboisie kimnotet anan robbery with violence. Logoiyot netestai kosubi Elizabeth eng olimbo newsroom eng korunet nebo betutab rani bunen koindo itita sait agenge. Of course logoiyonotono ak logoiwek alak chechang. Kitinye koitosiek mut, kitindoi koitosiek ang'wan makoitongon mut asikobit kebitochi boroindo. Elizabeth kebeberta nebo SMS ko 23766 yanam simesiek ko labda aeng kityo ngoni moi ilechotos ne nekotinyin eng kebeberta nebo kasetisiek 0719 012 800 0719 012 659 0732 142 658. Chamgei Aaron Ras, United States of Kipsegi gimita kabisa pamoja. Good morning Limo, Gela wish all the best. Terek grade 9 and Terek secondary school all the best. No go jepto Terek ngo missing jepto Vincent ngola baga mosiro geles lagin saizi mito la banarok. Engebeberta na baga seti shagorab Limo president na ODM opposition team sai viongozi wako kiwanjani na games kits mite ureriet kabisa nitesetai neo chamgai sige ngola balela goin kimite kabisa pamoja eng kornetab betutab rani Rob Limo kimite kabisa pamoja gisubite tutet memwaga ine SMS ko 23766 chamgai chito ne igesunege number 674
Yamuna bwana Limo.
Achamege.
Manota nile ila reram na nje muru na kwa.
Mwawejo Hillary.
Ina kinya nje ngoze sigara.
Sawa. Sitiwege chamge jeluge. Simesiek chechuge tananeo Bernard ngola baso imit.
Yamuna Arap Limo.
Achamege kabisa.
Wewe kabisa Bernard Kirui na baso imit na kuru kauni. Ngeti Arap Limo. Kobara ager bwana uongo ko kimekitu saiti chebo social media kosindan koborostoi Arap Limo. Ako ager ale ndayo ni Arap Limo. Kotot kopcha serikali to Arap Limo. Tot kopcha opposition koyobo eng Arap Limo. Komite serikali komite juna alak chumba opposition leaders chumba asimi Arap Limo.
Thank you.
Mo tinye ngal bwana Bernard Kirui nebo so imet kwane ko missing.
Kongo missing Bernard Kirui nebo labo so imet chamge kipkemo kimalany muria. Kipkemo?
Chamge Arap Limo.
Chamge.
Bye Limo.
Bye bye.
Roba de we go ro de la de na maroba ningun roba ngema otamu. Mbet. No ro nuba greke kara ro ta. Aya tu Arap Limo. Alaga koseti se Arap Limo. Imana gora in koseti se alaile ni wapunga cho alango president ruto kolle mi kamasin akamasi tono Arap Limo kori chunga munda mot ko tamana ko chita kwonyi ko chechang ko tamogera le no alango ka wali sasa ko Arap ko tanjugiri ba nyo to iru kabisa bwana Arap Limo cho wanga igeren bi chegoromi kabisa temacha aga tugul moinget kome yan chumbi ke moinget kome lo Arap Limo kile lo tu jango chikibar chinga kile la wel kabisa
iman
ina le Arap Limo tongo kityo cho wana kori be kanyan pagemi Arap Limo.
Thank you. Kongo missing kipkemo kimalany muriage beberta notra SMS agere kalejo kimite kabsan ndani no mutango laba no girwet Filimon kimite pamoja. Good morning Robert Beto laba sito tweet kele Arap Limo ngogoni ngole wenene ba betutab rani. Aya sawa kagir ine gole no gogi discuss ni gole no ni Robert. Go kimtebege gelen kole wenet anan kiboto expressions amu ko gingalak boys ko en kiatep thank you for raising it ne dam go mo ko lengwane gut ko sisemo ngwane gut ko kisisemo. So alak eng boisiek komwoe kole kicham keboisie kotongoch. Kale kicham keboisie kotongoch ne kicham kelejin ngwane gut ko sisemo ko walutiet ko bilibiliot. So but amache tegeyai research noto no genai komie ngot komite tangoch anan ko kalewenet kele ngwane gut ko sisemo. Lakini asante Arap Limo kela mwishing chebos tuyet primary school and secondary Highland primary, all the best. Thank you. Good morning Arap Limo, kimite kabisa pamoja kela wish success koiti bar siele sugutege galyet nyendet ko Willy Arap koske ngolo ba sugutege. Asante Joanna Arap meshewa kimite kora pamoja en koronet nebo betutab rani. Logoiwek chebo emet ko ibwejelisha bet eng koindo yete yeibata logoiwek chebo emet wege nyigeger gele moine kalewenet yete agenge kejut kebeberta noto nebo kondab somok ko murani ko Friday kebendi go kwo direct aboti ole kokagoit kokagoit onyo agora kokagoit inendet Geff ama namna gani, lakini noto no kebata logoiwek chebo emet kigure Arap Limo ketesiet kegure Berur FM ko beruretab ka ketesiet nebo kasari indo eng borietab kolenjin ako eng katkatugul kemwoe kele tuleye nebo tekisto ak of course komorori kungetundo.
Berur FM kumurure nyiganatet kungetundo ako kosakse eng emet komurure.
Mogindo yemoni kobun kugo akfaba kubaten kisomi binwek chimwani. Berur FM koribe tegisi agotie bitenyon koboto bororietab kolenjin.
Ketesiet Kilnotet nele Berur FM. Ketesiet Kilnotet nele Berur FM.
Mogindo yemoni kobun kugo akfaba kubaten kisomi binwek chimwani. Berur FM koribe tegisi agotie bitenyon koboto bororietab kolenjin.
Ten mesetab logoiwek chu kun logoiwekab emet in Berur FM.
Amendment ilianza 2024. Amendment ilifanywa na bunge. Mimi niliamuka on Wednesday. Mimi nikiwa na kwa sababu hiyo ndio ilikuwa kazi yangu ya siku hiyo na ni kazi ya kikatiba ya kutia mkono sheria kwa sababu ilikuwa imepita viwango vyote. Nikaletewa na speaker. Bahati mbaya tukapoteza waziri wetu mkuu wa zamani.
Tumeshtua kila mtu katika Kenya. Na kwa sababu tuko hapa kama magavana wa Mount Kenya East, tungetaka kusema matamshi ya Governor Kahiga ilikuwa ni yake peke yake. Tunajua ya kwamba development imekuwa ikikuja hapa pande yetu.
Kigere biikab revenue enu kaonat biik ongonote biik ketinye tabu neo kosir ot chon onote ko usiwech nguni mosiwech aenge kongeten yutet kemanda baka junction nebo Silibwe ko kotimak lainit tugul o kanye hotelisiek kuto lainit nitet kale amabwa bichutet nyokonat ng'alekab siwech en yu konotwech ng'alekab uchafu chekanyi town takataka neso nguni town ni ko mur kabisa.
Tingostoindenyu nebo Berur FM eldo tugul elemi akotochin logoiwekab emet eng koindo chebo sait agenge nebo koron kong'eten ketisheng'ung nebo Berur FM nebo Rosteun kong'eten kanaset neo nebo Nairobi. Nesomonwok logoiwechu kwane Elisha Bet.
Berur News.
Kagomongke president nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto ako tibilishek 8 chekonde sein inendet koret agenge nebo kobois en emoni. Kosubkei kandoindetab emet komwa kole bilishek choto tinyegei ak tetutik cheterter en ng'atutik chebo ripset ala ele kiboisioitoi muswoknotetab kasari komamiten kowei tetutik cheterter ele kiboisioitoi muswoknotetab kasari en emoni. Kosubkei ng'atutyonoto bo Amendment Act nebo kenyitab 2025 komwa kandoindetab emet kole kikotestai kousok biikab emoni kosubkei ak neboisien alak muswoknotetab kasari koweche imandanywan en tetutik cheterter.
Amendment ilianza 2024. Amendment ilifanywa na bunge. Mimi niliamuka on Wednesday. Mimi nikiwa na kwa sababu hiyo ndio ilikuwa kazi yangu ya siku hiyo na ni kazi ya kikatiba ya kutia mkono sheria kwa sababu ilikuwa imepita viwango vyote, nikaletewa na speaker. Bahati mbaya tukapoteza waziri wetu mkuu wa zamani. Lakini tayari nilikuwa ofisini kwa hiyo kazi. Hata nilikuwa nimevaa shati, nilikuwa naenda Ukambani kwa mambo ya barabara. So I was on duty just like any other citizen.
Kong'ololi kandoindetab emet en county nebo Laikipia en betutab amut kokimit inendet kole ng'ololutik chetesetai kosuldoen biik alak en emoni kosubkei ak bilinoto komobo iman. En komostanyin komwa majority leader en National Assembly nebo emoni Kimani Ichung'wah kole ng'atutyonoto ko oret agenge nebo keker kele kakirib imanit nebo lagok ak biikab emoni amakiwekyi koinutikwak keboisien muswoknotet nebo kasari.
If there's an epidemic killing more young people today in this country, it is not HIV AIDS, it is not cancer, it is not diabetes, it is something called teenage depression. Our young people are suffering depression because of being terrorized online through cyberbullying. Bishop, that amendment bill sought to protect the children of Kenya from cyberbullying so that they do not commit suicide. The only amendment to section 27 was adding 3 or 4 words that if your behavior online in cyberbullying is likely cause somebody to commit suicide, you shall be guilty of an offense.
Ketesetai ak logoiwek kokagomongkei minister nebo ripsetab kalyet en emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen akosom biikab emoni chemeng'ishe en counties chebo Elgeyo Marakwet, county nebo Baringo, county nebo West Pokot ak counties cherubegei ak kebeberwechoto koker kole kostoengei yautik chebo chorsetab kiagik. En kasaroto kokimit Murkomen kole kokotestai kwo ng'weny en komosta nebo Kerio Valley yautik chebo chorsetab kiagik ole kosom biikab emet kotestai kokoito karikab luget chemuch koboisien en yautik choto bo chorsetab kiagik.
Na kwa hiari yako Your Excellency, vijana wale walijiingiza katika uhalifu wakijitokeza, tunakuomba ili uweke program ya empowerment ya kurehabilitate hao warudi kwa society, ndio watu waishi kwa amani katika sehemu hizi za Kerio Valley region. Otherwise we have reduced banditry by more than 75% as a result of the investment we have put in this sector. I believe that the remaining part we will be able to sort it. Your Excellency, shida ingine iko sehemu hii kidogo ni mambo ya pombe haramu.
Berur News.
Kosubkei ng'ololutik chekimong gavana nebo county nebo Nyeri Mutahi Kahiga ole kibor kole kiboiboenchi meetab neki prime minister nebo emoni Raila Odinga kokakotestai kandoik cheterter kokon kerenywan ole en betutab amut kokomongkei kandoik ala gavanas chebunu tulwetab emoni komosta nebo Kongasis nebo Mount Kenya akomwa kole ng'ololutik chekomong Kahiga komobo iman ala ko ng'ololutik chebo kateweret akot en bororiet nebo tulwetab emoni ak emetab Kenya. Kondochin nebo ng'echeret en chamait nebo UDA Cecilia Mbarire nekora ko governor nebo county nebo Embu komwa kole nyolu en Kahiga kotestai kosom nyoetab kat biikab emoni en ng'ololutik choton. Kokimit governor choto kole matinye ng'al chitugul en emoni ole tesetai koboisie en serikalitab Kenya Kwanza ak kandoik cheterter kobun kebeberwek cheterter en emoni.
Culture does not involve making mockery or celebrating other human beings or other human lives' death. it does not matter the relationship we had with those people when they were alive. It is not our culture to celebrate even the worst of our enemies' death, if there is such a thing, because we know that life is given by God and life is taken by God, and therefore we cannot have mockery or have jokes.
Imeshtua kila mtu katika Kenya, na kwa sababu tuko hapa kama magavana wa Mount Kenya East, tungetaka kusema matamshi ya Governor Kahiga ilikuwa ni yake peke yake. Tunajua ya kwamba development imekuwa ikikuja hapa pande yetu. Tumeona mabarabara ikijengwa na national government.
Berur News.
Kibendi agoi county nebo Nakuru ole kotonoso boisionik eng kasar eng kapkirwok nebo Nakuru yekongomweiso biik ang'wanu chekokakitita eng kapkirwok kosubkei ak lelutik chekimwoitoen icheket chebo chorset alak kokibaorionchi mwokset ole koelet kokokimuch kenam bichoto ofisaek chebo korkoret akotoretigei ak ofisaekab police. Joseph Kipsang ak logoiwechuto eng koindo.
Komi barak ngoyondit en nganasetab Nakuru kan komweiso kiplelutinik ang'wan chekomiten remand en eunikab ofisaek cheisuldoen ripsetab kimonjororinik anan prison officers en kapkirwok nebo Nakuru. Mwaat kele kakimuti kiplelutinik choto kapkirwok kotinygei ak lelutik 11 chebo chorset koboisien kimnotet anan robbery with violence koboto kora baretab ofisayatab police. Mwahinda Mwangi ko agenge eng membaekab boror chekabaorienji yautienoto.
Kisema chika ni hawa kupiga kona hivi hawakumaliza ofisi ya municipality. Sasa ndio wakafika pale watu wakazuia polisi wa kaanza kupigwa. Watu wakisikia buduki wanakuja pande hii.
Kayach ofisa choton po Kenya Prisons kotoretiki ak ofisaekab police komwokta risasinik kotiemei konam kiplelutinik choto chekomwechini kwen nebo nganasetab Nakuru. Zakaria Omae ko rubeiwotab ofisayat neo nebo police en county nebo Nakuru.
Na hawa wafungwa ni rimandizi walikuwa 4 ambao wako na mashtaka ya mauaji na pia unyang'anyi kwa kutumia nguvu, na kesi yao ilikuwa iendelee leo, na walipofika karibu na mjengo wa koti wakafaulu kuponyoka kwa mikono ya wale maofisa wa gereza. Lakini kwa bahati nzuri maofisa wa gereza wakisaidiana na maofisa wetu wa polisi na pia wananchi watukufu walifaulu kuwashika wote katikati ya mji wa Nakuru.
Yautiet nekaitelel tetutik tugul en kapkirwok kosipkei ak okilionde nebo kiplelutinik choto Edwin Omwanza kanyor agenge en kiplelutinik choto kakotonoshek chebo risasinik.
One of my clients was shot, got a gunshot to the mouth from prison officers. I tried to plead with the officers to take my clients to hospital, and all my pleas to them were not heed to. So this morning, as I speak here, I am a man full of sorrow because the very spirit of our constitution has not been heed to. We are not following what the constitution told us, what our late hero Baba Raila Odinga told us. We are not doing that.
Ningesisitiza kwamba katika hiyo harakati ya kufukuzana na hao walifu, ofisa wetu walitumia risasi ili kuweza kujulisha wenzao, na pia ilisaidia wananchi pia kusaidiana nao kuwashika.
Kates komwa Omwae kole bendi koyotyin kirwoket age kiplelutinik choto.
Watashtakiwa na hilo kosa pia la kutaka kutoka kwa mikono ya askari, bali na hayo mashtaka yao ambayo yanawakumba.
Kongetegei nganasetab Nakuru logoiwekab emet chebo Berur FM, ane ko Joseph Kipsang.
Berur News. Ng'oliotab rani.
Akameche amwochi kongoi Gideon amu kingeng'alal koek muren kolecho ing'we Arap Ruto ngatoretin. Alechi ichundeni ngotep koboryo kijanaechu ni. Kole ngachundani ngoboryo kijanaechu akichek kotesetai. Nganyo anendet toretin. Arai koai makosa Gideon kokanyo kotoret nebarnyo biikab koron. Akot akine betut age tos maibu akot ketit akot agenge neketeke kot nekibar amu kongonyo murenoni nyokotekwa akine kot komi makosa hapana, lakini mongetin moboryeno mising, koboryeno yani hapana.
Taaitab Berur.
Kibendi kekushini ko logoiwekab urerioshek chekachobwe sirindenyo nebo logoiwek en county nebo Bomet, Gilbert Kimutai.
Berur Sports. Kiwanjosiekab Berur.
Kitaunen urerioshek labatet ele kakoik nebo konekit Ruth Chepngetich kokochi Athletics Integrity Unit kerkonget kosipkei ak lelutik chebo doping. Ruth Chepngetich nenomu world record nebo marathon komawendi kotinyekei ak labatet age tugul en kenyisiek 3 ako kosipkei ak Athletics Integrity Unit kokoibor chikilisiet koitet nemiten barak nebo alak en kerichek chemaiyonotin en labatet. Logoiwek chekoimong kibagenge noton toreti en boriet nekitokyin boisiet nebo kerichek chetese kimnotet komwoe kole kitiem koesio Chepngetich walutik chebo chikilisiet kong'eten arawet nebo 4 kobaten koit koyan. Akot kasarta nekakikochi Ruth Chepngetich kerkonget kowendi kotesetai konomu world record kosipkei ak nekoibor chikilisionoton kole kimaboisien kerichek kasarta nekibute record en Chicago Marathon arawetab 10 kenyit nekosirto. Wendi kobete kabelisiosiek alak chekisir kong'eten arawetab 3 kenyini. Ele mwoe logoiwek chebo chikilisionoton kole kitoku kitowen yoton koboisien kerichek chemaiyonotin.
Berur Sports.
Kotokemiten labatet kokakobarasta kandoinatet nebo Standard Chartered Marathon kole kosirgei rwoik cheite 30,000 en labatet nebo kenyini nekiyoe Jumapili en Uhuru Gardens, Nairobi. Kong'ong niton kasarta nekoaror ofisaek chebo traffic en Nairobi kondochin Nairobi Traffic Commandant Joseph Chirchir kole kibendi kekere oret nebo Southern Bypass kong'eten kemout nebo Jumamos sikeboisien en labatanoton. Boto labatet nebo kilomitaisiek 42, kilomitaisiek 21 ak family run nebo kilomitaisiek 5, labatet nebo Standard Chartered Marathon nebo kenyini.
Berur Sports.
Yekiistoengei labatet kekushini kon kiptulit ile kakowong Harambee Starlets chopchinetabgei nebo ureriet nebo African Cup of Nation Qualifiers nebo kwonyik. Toche Starlets Gambia raini en Nyayo National Stadium kong'eten sait 10 en kebeberta netai kotomo kotokyigei Gambia en kebeberta nebo oeng. Kosipkei ak coach Beldin Odemba kochobotin urerenik chebo Harambee Starlets koker kole kasir kabelisiet ele kosom mashabik komongkei en chong'indo asikokochi toretet timinoton bo Berur.
Mood iko juu camp. Ukiangalia wachezaji tuko na very good quality, kila mtu ako ready, kila mtu ana fight na kila namba iko na kila mtu yenye iko na hiyo capability ya kudo everything yenye akiekwa mtu yote akipewa hiyo opportunity atapeana their best.
Chotok chitab kolenjin ko logoiwekab urerioshek kikurenon Gilbert Kimutai.
Taikoshek ko 18 chekosire sait agenge nebo koron kokachon koka logoiwekab emet koboto chebo urerioshek chekakibune saishek kong'eten ketusiek ng'uno Berur FM nebo Rostem kong'eten kanaset no nebo Nairobi. Nekasomanwok logoiwechu kwane Elishabeth lomakwok betut nemie nebo kaberuret.
Chon koka logoiwekab emet kong'eten Berur FM.
En kenyisiek 35 chekikosirto kokitoigei logoiyot ak siret, logoiyot nenyitat nyiganatet, imanda ak kabaibaitet kong'ete logoiwekab emet kou yeyooksei chekiyai emenyon kwo tai ak kowalak, tetutik chekikonin roriot, rirek ak korwotitoet. Kiptang'anyitab KTN ko notok nekirobwantwan en kasarta negoi. Step by step. Kiboiboenjin kenyisiek 35 chebo television nebo KTN. Ongeboiboenjin kibagenge amun tesetai logoiyot age tugul kobotin. KTN at 35. Trusted, entertaining and trailblazing. Koringet imiten sang, imoche itinye noyet kosir chitugul, nyoru nemanda en siret ak The Standard Group's all-in-one app. Watching live TV, epchinit podcast, isip tetutik cheichome ak inyorchigei logoiwek cheititotin en sai noton. Ak inyorchigei premium content ak The Standard Insider, asimegosan ki ak The Standard e-paper. Somojigei The Standard ak The Nairobian kasarta age tugul, sait age tugul en simoingung, en tablet anan ko laptop. Machelewani, mamiten koimutiet, maiwei ako ititayat logoiwekab imanda chekimokchingei en kasar age tugul. Imuche inyorchigei e-paper nebo kenyit en silingishek 7,699. Downloaden The Standard app nguni en Google Play anan ko Apple Store. Anairutechi e-paper.standardmedia.co.ke agi subscriben The Standard all-in-one app. Inaisige imigo mastage tugul enga sartage tugul. Logoiwek chemiachen en kostoindetab Berur FM en silingishek mut kityog. Inyorchinigei story age tugul ne premium en The Standard. Stories che powerful, exclusive, che ititoyotin, che sire logoiwekab kawaida. Stories che inoisin, che gonin koguyet ak che tesin. Agoi kit ne gararan kosir inyoru story ne imokchinigei gwenye. One tap ak inyorchigei story. Noton amune sigo bobea na 5 bob. Subscribe en www.standardmedia.co.ke. The Standard Insider, Dragged, Bold, Factual, bobea na 5 bob en killer story. En kenyisiek 35 chekikosirto kokitoige logoiyot ak siret, logoiyot nenyitat nyiganatet, imanda ak kabaibaitet kong'ete logoiwekab emet kou yeyooksek chekiyai emenyon kwo tai ak kowalak, tetutik chekikonin roriot, rirek ak korwotitoet. Kiptang'anyitab KTN ko notok nekirobwantwan en kasarta negoi. Step by step. Kiboiboenjin kenyisiek 35 chebo television nebo KTN. Ongeboiboenjin kibagenge amun tesetai logoiyot age tugul kobotin. KTN at 35. Trusted, entertaining and trailblazing. Karunet age tugul ngecherchi asis kotab kolenjin kotouge ng'ololutik. Taaitab Berur ko ole mi ng'ololutik chenin ako chekimen, chenyoljinin ako nyoljin emet. Geff Kirui ak etabo Arap Limo koibu tetutiet nekikonyiti ak yepchini tuget ak keretab kosoindet age tugul en komonut. Ng'ololutik chetinyegei ak polotet, kabotisiet, somanet, neranik ak bitetab bororietab kolenjin akot kotoreti bororienyon ko lazima kot keng'alalen.
But at the same time, kumoe opposition kile kimitei agine ak Matiang'i. So ano
the biggest headache in opposition. Konai kole ng'o nekemi tugul ko ng'o nemakimi tugul.
Epchini Taaitab Berur kila Jumatatu akoi komut kasi sait 12 akoi sait 4 nebo karon en Berur FM. Kaberuretab kaa. In Taaitab Berur. Taaitab Berur traffic updates.
Kebeberta nebo ortinwek en korunetab betutab rani asikobit kebendi ketoi kebeberta nebo oeng nebo tetutiet noton nebo Taaitab Berur Amache ketaune oret noto nebo Thika Super Highway. Agere Thika Super Highway kong'etege Kenyatta University all the way agoi konekititu Safari Park. Agere komitei traffic akomitei ajali kidogo nemitei around stage nebo Githurai. So ngotitokchinigei tauni boisie oranato na ile mitei accident, so yegu careful. Kong'etege KCA University kora agoi Pangani kole mitei kora ine traffic eng oranato na itokchinigei taun oret noto nebo Thika Super Highway. Pamingala missing oret noto nebo Kiambu Road kong'etege kap DCI agoi baka Birus oret noto nebo Thika Super Highway ole meche komite traffic. Biik che boisie Jogoo Road kidogo yobo Makadara kong'etege stage nebo Hamsa agiwe agoi junction nebo Likoni Road atya kidogo ugesir kitiongo nyumba Kaloleni primary agiwe agoi stadia agere komite otokyo traffic mamite ngala outer ring missing ngorneto betut tabrani ore no nebo Eastern bypass kora komite traffic neterter lakini meche konyigis kidogo ngore no nebo Airport North Road kong'etege yumba depot nebo Kemsa ginyo baka Nyeri sore no nebo Mombasa Road agagere Mombasa Road kora komite traffic kidogo ngorneto betut tabrani kong'etege Imara ko terter nyugo nyigisitu kong'etege Yep Standard Sanyu agiwe agoi go negititite yumba interchange nebo Southern bypass agoret noto of course nebo Mombasa Road go gesir yundok mamite ngala Lang'ata Road ko clean eng betut abra angot eng Ngong Road ko mamite ngala go limbo Westlands ngo kwege tyo boisie oret noto nebo Waiyaki go mite traffic tyo ngone terter eng koronet nebo betut abra so noto no kebeberta nebo ortinwek
Barabarosiek en Taaitab Berur. Taaitab Berur traffic updates.
Kitesetai ak tetutiet nyo eng koronet nebo betutab rani. Liao madam producer, nafanya kazi huko. Kijita ni mito limba production eng koronet nebo betutab rani komage komate inendet Melvin Torus. Toretike ak Derek Kiprono kikuren Arap Limo. Ako of course kakoitine Geff Ako ine Geff ongen ole ine kakebeberta nerube ako rani ko Friday ko chamge review sana nebo tuguk cheterter chekotestai eng wikit mitei ine ngalek chebo siasa nini na nini ako ngen katukulejon Elisha kotonyolu kindo wikinito nemosema koek holiday kityo kwa holiday mood
from last week Friday Friday ko holiday.
Friday holiday.
Age testa Monday
holiday.
Kita sekiti betusiek che somok. Irur konye ko keker komoche pass. Kina Monday fresh.
Kina Monday bas. Ako kimita ngot kasarta ne machangala kakitite betusiek chobo tumwek ak ne ak ne.
Akere yebe keti
chamune kasit. Saizi ko ngoe be golyon chopchingei kabisa.
Nerige jagene ko ngole mi kasit komie.
Saingi tetere sob ko piyongotin tiong'ik kabile.
Lole tait full time.
Limanande kole kibunu chamchamiwek. Ako cham keboisie ine chamchamiwek koek excuse nekibokite. Nyorwan ko lagok chemengechen chetomo koyam lakini kolako kibunu chamchamiwek betuni lokole kapkomoe ne akichek. Kebeberta nebo aeng nebo tetutiet noto nebo Taaitab Berur kakoyam kebe keker kele mwoe ne kolewenoik asikobit kebe kebeberta nemite tai eng koronetab betutab ra ako kolewenet ne kokimete eng betutab amut ko kolewenet ne mongen ngot kokolkol kidogo lakini meche keker ngot kokop koyai kastoindet research ngot kokop koyai kastoindet research so kolewenet nebo betutab ra
Kolewenet eng Taaitab Berur. Kolewenetab rani.
Eng koronet nebo betutab ra kolewenet kokamwa ngorona nyun ke confirman magoi kemwa ine tuguk cherong aya sawa so kole kolewenet kitorune bi sokol mongen gotko olimba kipsigis kemwoe kilen bis
sang stoy ang bara sang
sang ni nebo tuga
nebo biutab tuga
so mite biut mabomet
kimi biutab tuga
sawa amu kianole tofauti amu mite chito nekiolechini biik kolecho in kolacha biik konyolu kosang eng echeket
ko eneche kora ko biut
kora
biutab tuga lakini niwe kora ichut orit olin kakerin bomet ndani kidogo bare bomet ko bometab tuga
lakini biik komite kora kosang
ako inile biut
kokabunji tuga kaelewan anyun so kale kitorune bi sokol ko kongengololi ak boyo Dr. Kirui kole significant number 9 en kolenjin kile bien kile sokol ako kimite kora inem mite kolewenet age nekelen makindoe sokol tai kokotebeno kole jino ingen amune sikemwa kunotok atini keboisie sokol eng yu kole significant in a way
sokol
number 9 ko sokol so amache kekasine ngot ko kopkwai chito research nebo kolewenoni eng betut ab amut kele kitorune bi sokol tos ingen kokuyet nebo kolewenoni yo 0719 012 800 0719 012 659 0732 142 658 wikebeberta nebo SMS eng 23766 ngetaune simet nebo Gilbert bunyotab chai chamke Gilbert
Mising yamune Arap Limo.
Kichamegei.
Geff yamune.
Abaibai Leo.
Motinye ngal kabisa kainet ko Gilbert bunyotab chai Geff taun patna birune Limo.
Maweto Gilbert.
Kongengo alewene nakako ne jem betutab raini nana tiem Arap Limo. Kagele kitarune pi sokol ko ingen Arap Limo. Ngalekab murenik kekwan akebangan sang yuno komache koitu ko. Amun ana inyoru chito ko mara kokalge ak chorwa sait age en yuno ko hasira chekatatarune en yuno konyoipchin kwondanyin en kor koitu kanyo kobire kwondo makingen kele kabirchine Arap Limo koyoche ketarune ngalek olino che korgen ko chekomwoe ak murenik en yuno otarune en yu matiitu otaren ko kot ko kokalge ak chi en yuno otaren yoten matiibu kobwa ko.
Thank you.
Kongoi mising Arap Limo.
Kongoi mising. Thank you. Kaitiep kabisa bunyotab chai. Chamgei Cosmas.
Yamune Arap Limo.
Kichamegei.
Amune ketusiet Limo.
Bye bye.
Kumakainet ko Cosmas Erion ambutoban. Lege kone kolewen na kol Limo lakini kijaribunani. Ele kolewen it kitarune sang makitarune ko Limo.
Kitarune bi sokol bi une batuga.
Aha. Kota mogere Limo huyo ngibendi ko koita Limo. Kolewen loko huyo ko to yanda ngibendi ko ngibendi koita ko mowendi bo toite na bo lama itanyino Limo. Yoche ko ketuganda teta nendo takulenyin tanyino ko kunino gandani. Ko loko huyo ibele banendo to Arap.
Thank you. Kongoi mising.
Aya ko banet ko Magirion ambuto.
Kongoi mising Cosmas oye kolkol man kolewenoni we. Ngotep kekasje man welen kabete.
Totile onge kosine Manuel amu tot kokonetu kachamge Arap Limo.
Kichamegei.
Amune akiet Kirui.
Kibai.
Kongoi boyot ana lo terekta tamo sitinja inlo ni amotinyu tugu matosisige koyamyo mokwe tugu yombo konom market na Arap Limo utinye namba kangetin ele kitarune no limboy isang kangetin ndayo mi geman nemiten uyan ko kile magmache ngale choton ge para uliboko yoche otar ngale ko en lin amat kona chikele ko ngololene kot ko kami kine okipangon nyeni ketaren le ko kimi age uskutin magingolole tugun je mo checha karamande kuno.
Thank you. Kongoi. Sawa, kaimande kuno, kaimande kuno. Ngotep kegerchi nakatyem ngebeberta noton nebo ine SMS. SMS ko 23766. Vincent Ngetit Kamosiro kele saizi metanaro narok. Kolewenet kele ngalek chebo murenik kobo murenik akobo siri bo ungot abo familia. Kipsoiwet chamgei kele Arap Limo ak Geff kele kitorune sang kitoune sang setet asi getestoi cheitindoi Geoffrey Kirui engine yep Karen Nairobi sawa chairman no ngulaba kama koso koitama good morning sigei ngulaba lela goit mko wengi kabisa agira Abraham kimngeno werita Naomi Ngolimba Milimet Kirenget ukifanya kosa msolve papo hapo isiende sana maliza tu makosa hapo agetem kabisa akochanga ngotivili Ngolimba ine serewe muko hapo so kwa liwino ni kumecha kokolkol kidogo
korumi nito
kamat kokolkolit nito kabisa amat kokolkolit so koliwino ni ko kole mite kasarta na ngap ko uit kasit ngap ko labda goito mongara tile kole kobut
mochut ke sabo
ko kakiboishe angot bi sokol amu ngen kalenjin ko kicham ko konyigisi kabisa tuga kingitindoi tuga kegen kele bas nitoni imi komye so ko kicham kemwoe kele ndakai angot kot koit cheptikon anan kot koit kipluginik akochorenin tuga kot kobek tuguk eng beut komi given up akile kakobekunoto ibialake akinyitau kora ikot koiyo kolya akotun kora kochanga so kikichere biik ing kalwenoni kele mat ke given up ya kakobit kei ko you pick up yourself akitestai kora ko kamong nini amu katerit kamong ine nini amu katerit in kuyo kamat komong eng oret nekamo ko kararan eng oret nekamo karan so kakile kitorune bi sokol ko amu kakile mutai angot ndatukoitu cheptikon akotarenin tuga eng biut komekochige stress sisin kora akina okerke ak biik chebo biashara ngap kouit kabisa kome given up taunye akitestai tau akitestai so kalewenet nebo betutab mutai ko kale makiketyin bany anoi so pa betutab mutai no wacha tufanye research tutajua inamaanisha nini eng betutab mutai ko kalewenet no eng koronitab betutab rani kakoiton so wacha tufanye ke agenge akichek bas yetya ko yekiweke kitou so betutab rani kemite yakinendet the first governor
nebo Bomet County kikure mjublo mole kibunono gaine
sinyo komwoiwech so kakoit ako kimeche asikobit ketou so ngotep akichek kebe ine break kidogo kenget ine kikat kebas etya ketou kirasmi eng koronitab betutab rani kikuren Arap Limo
kikuren Geff Kirui
ako of course nito ko Taaitab Berur kongetegei Berur FM eng koronitab betutab rani
Karonet age tugul ngocherchi asis kotab kolenjin kotauge ng'alalutik. Taaitab Berur ko ole mi ng'alalutik chenin ako chekimen chenyoljinin ako nyoljin emet. Geff Kirui ak etabo Arap Limo koibu tetutiet nekikonyiti akepchini tuget ak keretab kosoindet age tugul eng komonut. Ng'alalutik chetinyegei ak polotet, kabotisiet, somanet, neranik ak pitetab bororietab kolenjin akot kotoreti bororienyon ko lazima kot keng'alalen.
But at the same time kumoe opposition kile kimite akine ak Matiang'i so ano
the biggest headache in opposition konai kole no nekemi tugul ko no nemakimi tugul.
Epchini Taaitab Berur kila Jumatatu akoi komut kasi sait 12 akoi sait 4 nebo karon eng Berur FM. Kaberuretab ka. Eng kenyisiek 35 chekikosirto kokitoige logoiyot ak siret, logoiyot nenyitat nyiganatet, imanda ak kabaibaitet kong'ete logoiwekab emet kou yeyooksei chekiyai emenyon kwo tai ako walak tetutik chekikonin roriot, rirek ak korwotitoet. Kiptang'anyitab KTN ko notok nekirobwan tuan en kasarta negoi. Step by step. Kiboiboenjin kenyisiek 35 chebo television nebo KTN. Ongeboiboenjin kibagenge amun tesetai logoiyot age tugul kobotin. KTN at 35. Trusted, entertaining and trailblazing. Magindo yemoni kobun kugo ak baba kubaten kisomi binwek chebwane Berur FM koribe tegisi agotie bitenyon koboto bororietab kolenjin.
Man kabisa koitoshek ko 37 chekebata eng sait agenge nebo koronitab betutab rani. Of course betunoto nebo Friday tarikit 24 arawet nebo 10 kenyitab 2025. Tetutienoto nebo Taaitab Berur kekuren Arap Limo kimite yakinendet Geff Kirui. Koronitab betutab rani.
Yes, aga kaitonde.
Kakoiton. Kikikanyoin kole biik kikonyi kora Friday.
Abino changanya ko kidogo kule. But sasa kakoitondet. First governor nebo Bomet.
So ako eng koronitab betutab rani of course kingen tugul first governor nebo county nebo Bomet inende nekonyitot Isaac Ako kure bichu advocate nebo devolution. Ako angotakeje kitamboni gele advocate nebo devolution.
The first COG.
Ako no to amune sugo enkornito betut abrani ko kit nekimeje kigoje nikisindo ko devolution. Kwa genge engine legacies chebo Raila Amolo Odinga. Ako amu itindoi all the knowledge in that field ko gongo amu in care ninyo enkornito betut abra sinyi walora maswali jesire ine ngalek chebo devolution. Mite boishek chemwoe kole nyinu boyot ako kotebe alake kole kale kiweku boyot anan makiweku. So nyi walu maswali chetinye kang noto kora ye kit kasarta nekinome ine simeshek. Lakini Geff eng koronet nebo betutab rani eng kasarta nekaking'alale ngalek chebo devolution. Kwa genge eng kit neng'olole biik from both sides of their mouth. Mite biik cheirobochi akole kararan kikotoretechi kikoib tuguk kobwa gaa. Lakini mite alake chemwoe kole kakidevolven tuguk chemokoronen eng barak olin keib kityongon konyo gayo. Noto amune siko swali netai yana kurenen bwana governor. Ko kongeteke 2013 igirto yano devolution agoi saizi.
Bas netai amache agat pororietab Kalenjin amangu alo boiboen karon ako anywe gat amun mawesan kimit tugul kibagenge en kasitab somok kinyolu kebi en kasitab somok kubiga chunjun ngalalan yun nebo bwana Kirui ya gigi atinye tuyet betunoto kimagomukakse ko kisire judges nguni ak chebo court of appeal ak chebo high court ko kigia shortlisting en betunoto kiname saa 2 so ko pole sana mix up nekibit bas ko kemwa ngalekab devolution ugatusi ko kinebo maana devolution ko muche kubulio biik nguni akoyae kuwa magararan anan motochobok lakini amache amwon alenji chito nekimi en kasarta neki government ko ki centralized completely ko kikoit maendeleo akoi kokwet ko kitugab konget kechob barabarosiek kikochob devolution barabarosiek akoi kikuren en kipsigis chepkilet kikechob nguni chepkilet nekiking'atatiat kimakochobokse korok barabaret nonyolu kechob let alone kechob subsidiary roads chobore class D F E F asikebwan chepkilet nowadays kechobe barabaret ako newendi dip kumache raya kechob ko kararan
nebekin dip
ak newendi akoi ainet akobune tuga kobukoebi kemoche kechob barabaranato kimache kiketech nurseries makomi age Harambe nebo primary schools kikiya Harambe ichek non-stop every Saturday Sunday ak weekdays keteche sukulishek now kit age kora ko akun ngot kogere biik kole mataya kasisiek alake hapa na pale ko okon ngot ko kanyoko rabinik kot ko birkona koba mabuketab chito age koboisien kora chichoto rabinik en yoto kiatkinye ko ki rabinikab Kenya ko kichibitos kobendi Island of Man angen alongen ole mi biik oeng'u che echen che agenge ko kindochi sitimok agenge ko kine ko kiib rabinik koba ng'ambo kirwoktot che kesit en olimbo Gwanyono kinam Uingereza rabinik choto ko freezen alak kikiba kobetyo en olimbo Switzerland emakoraek che kiib rabinik komanda en Kenya ko etu bananda in ma kondoneni corruption lakini ngot kobetyo rabinik kwa mfano en tuseme Cheptiret en Uasin Gishu kubu kubetyin Eldoret maloikitu maita ko Nakuru kubetyo en Eldoret ko nyoko bendi ngomuru Nairobi ko namen olimbo Kitengela maitu City Center malonyi ndigi bado wendi mululungu bado hiyo pesa iko Kenya hii sungukan kini kwa maana Nairobi niko kusungukan hata kama MCA watachukua yote watafanya hapo tu ale garite ako ketati ko choose kuchabe kijana yekesenda kuriye binat badal bitige diareta ko pesa tu inazunguka kai kityo ka misdirected because that was meant for development but development kuzunguka ugatusi ko kinebo maana metenda ko chuka ko light devolution very key. I believe in the same thing. That's why most of the time because in the ugatusi ugatusi angalega social democracy social democracy ke mache koitibi ngalale akini ba maana zaidi in the new constitution ko ngalega public participation very important. Ago ki agenge tu kina ngap keti ya Uhuru Kenyatta go tied to your village ago anyone in my own mind on iten Bomet anyone a village ale ni nyote je nursery school lakini monyo tangoza ni got kenga lalak bi kungo ka na nyuno ngeno lotinya about 900 for this particular if I have no the most important thing ko toilets in that primary school tutajenga hiyo because kilo agir the dangers of toilets mi la ko mu chigiro kiringet kiro kyagenge ko survive na genge ko tun ko mata wa ni to go the same school ki traumatized the other girl ko legi wa la ko mama magane ro kiringet. Another one we've seen them being salvaged. No, the most critical thing here is that those toilets are dangerous. The most critical thing is for us to build Form 1. There is no achievement pick up standard 8 going to Form 1. You got to do it. Those people know a specific place. Kongen kinabamana. Inge nigmento that village. Mengeta gili expert near World Bank. Inge nas eligmento my village.
Mheshimiwa, amiji ijomo atelengos. Keti na go public participation. Lakini mite bik che moye gole mokke public participation in engoret ne tita. Kap komite gi ne gage atimi gele go public participation. Lakini maana bi gole go kyango public participation inoto.
Correct. Ogi ko mo bi ora gole en public participation ni giye ko ga go ige gi ne rubber stamp. It's a constitutional requirement. So achake yai ngap kamwa katiba. Lakini manyoki ko senna maoni no babigele kamwa ne bichu.
Correct. That is correct. Me public participation superficial and now you just formality. And that is why in the courts kogi rule na kichegole no look meaningful public participation. And I'm thinking amajana got correct ke institutionalize and social audit teams. Social audit teams asigur go icheget kora chiakikishan gole in public participation ko ka ke ai ne meaningful ne mara go icheget chege notify ni link bwana nyoge public participation in such a place can you organize together with the county staff and that's what I'm thinking if I get a chance I'm institutionalizing social audit amungo go bit kora a gap credibility gap never counties national government engalega that public participation aspect there's a both credibility there is a trust deficit a trust deficit nega say we go let public participation ko public participation meaningful ke gurbi ama Kinagi imagine the first few years, the problem ko politics. Ki polarizing our population. Say that in Olanyone, only my supporters want to come and dominate. I want you to dominate. Come much you got some Kirui, amuni nyegi my supporter. Lakini ngale jongubo our supporters. You know, Marawanyu na maja genuine public participation. And governor has no reason not to consult everyone. Any reason. A member of parliament in his senses. Kunyo luwe cheat rayat not his supporters. No, his supporters the job was also. Lakini now allow me to listen. Amun saingi ne inyone and you are my supporter. Imachi imwong kityo tuk kiengen ile kakana menu kana nyone county kokotokchinigei ne kokaikas from my people around ile decided in county manyo take this kora ya chemi ground kole no that is not the right thing, let's do something else.
So improve ndono threshold of public participation.
I think we've got to look for a proper legislation of public participation, both at the national and the county level. National across, which should cut across public participation, but we can improve it. Improve, and I'm thinking of social audit teams to meet in every ward, and they should be elected, and those ones should be from churches, from NGOs, we have professionals, various groups. Necessarily koka 1 or 2 years because they want to be given a shilling or two. Maybe kenge gur kwa 2 years koka maji kitu joge bit. You see, kwenye kuya nui kia katu, kuya nui kia katu mmoja haraka sana ibit. Koba. But there are people who really want to discuss development. Here in Pijongele to committees, and committees should be elected freely, and an environment no more charged politically. Our real problem is division within Wananchi themselves. If they supported you, they want to shield you from others. That is the real problem. The other view.
Constructive criticism.
In fact, yet we actually need to listen.
Mheshimiwa, ngatelen gut koranyoto gine in that context. Mongen gut ko poishi kora the leaders pijuto jusabutini engor ne magaran. Kelen gut ko ganyi public participation akoga agenda ne apusheni kwa leader o jengi bikche jajugat. Chemutanyu gogonu kit negisopoteni nemutanyu golene garangi atip kipitisan. The same thing kuyegege mwangine ngalek cheba corruption agine supporters. Ngap komite kasarta negage na mine gondo inde tanome kagimwaita ya go labda jorsit komutai kakowek labda koga EACC kopkenyoru supporters korobokchen kabisa kulen karibu mite bijugo meje bijugo jile na kokoma karan akomogi goji a chance fairness ngalek chebo labda jigilishet.
No, in which at some point there is genuine sympathy. You know the problem again, problem politicize and corruption. Some of these corruption things, some of it perceived, some of it propaganda. And I want to use myself for an example. There was a time I owned 3 choppers. I will be announcing president in parliament. And our chance on the Bangalejo, there was someone negative circuit you leaflets. I got that tempo man. I told him, yes, I must be having 3 jobs. I get to how. I need a magic which pilot is actually driving my using my chopper. You see, I'm president in parliament. It means it should have weight. I must be out of my mind to have forgotten where my choppers are.
And I guess Amomo.
No. You see, no, what was that? Where did it come from? I was chairman of Council of Governors. The choppers are sometimes used to were being paid for by the Council of Governors. Most of it. And then the Council of Governors was being supported by donors. And they liked move. Go to other counties, explain to governor. Make sure this thing is happening, especially USAID and European Union. They were very supportive on devolution issues. Now, what am I saying? Nangina propaganda, and you believe, and the public start believing. They believe. Somebody said that I had built take up and take you know, and there's just a small round thing about cement because our place is
clay soil.
Clay soil. So if it rains, and the chopper lands, it will sink. So you can put some cement round. Only 3 or 5 meters diameter. Diameter is 5 meters. Using only 10 bags of cement. And that was supposed to be an airport. Built with public funds. So I'm just telling you some of the things that are said against the governors. Some of them are outrageous, and they may not even have anywhere near the truth. But the public, go to public, the public field. You see, we've seen governors indicted and actually convicted by the courts. That it means that's correct. But if something cannot stand up to scrutiny, even by the investigating agencies, it is nothing. It's leading nowhere. That governor has been tacked. He has time to, it will take him time to remove that type of dirt. So, oversight agencies, completely apolitical. Another problem negi destroy nago komaigo Kosmiaran counties. The competition between governors and senators. A lot of senators wanted to be governors. So lazima go murit the governor. And then drag him along through the mud. You saw what they were telling us about Kiricho. So you never know what exactly, where is the truth. Kimajike is the politics from governance issues. As soon as we finish election, let the governor should be allowed to function. MCA should be allowed to function. The MP should be allowed to function. The president should be allowed to function.
The former prime minister. In devolution conference. Kolle engalega oversight. Kolle manyolu ko senators oversight ni manyolu kwende governor kwende wagonyoru senator engalega oversight kolle kazi ngoyo chokubunji members of county assembly monge ngerengu ngo.
That is the position, and we actually refused to come to explain anything to the senators. During the time I was chair of Council of Governors, governors, we stopped them coming to discuss with senators. I'm warning any senators, putting agenda, the correct thing. But let me tell you why. The constitution, Kogibangan counties, Agule county expenditure, Kobok MCS. The MCS COVID is in the budget. I will provide the oversight. And then Auditor General, Congot Community Audit Queries, it's expected that the county assembly will deal with that. Iman Kigochina copy in Senate. But that is for nothing. The problem with the senators, Pigini, Agomago Kibogoye. And they forget that there are MCAs who are supposed to do oversight. I will mature within 1 or 2 examples. One point, in the auditors college of Magitech in a cooling plant and a location that could be Bingwa. Among Kiba, away being my primary school, they didn't see the cooler. They did not even see in the sublocation. But you see the location itself, Kigurin Bingwa, me another sublocation, the cooler we built. Kikiteki was to yet. Killing me, reported in ghost project. They call it ghost project, mommy, non-existent, or about 6 million. Cooler, and no one can see the cooler. But it is actually about 7 kilometers away, but within the same location. Another one was a dip. Kibago Cheng dipping Jibunya, Kuma Magere dipping in the shopping centers. But it is in the next sublocation. You see, there are 2 names. There is a location and there is a sublocation. There is a location called Jibunya, there is a sublocation called Jibunya. But now the location covers other sublocations as well. So it is the MCA who will know where exactly it was built, because he knows the place. The place, you see. So at the end of the day, you find the audit is found to be settled. No issue. Kula alage kagounganisha gavana. Alaga go ine. But you see, the truth simply surfaces. Lakini kai damaging the county. You are creating credibility issues with people who don't want to work. Agraya, you question marks. Kula nagi give money in our money. But an MCA will know that. Senators kunyo lugu kuyanji MCAs kwa rock. Kinega mo MCAs angole mo chobang provided they are not under influence again from any other external forces. Ko chokale MCAs tago mi query uma satisfactory ke pass over to the maybe the Senate can pick.
Lakini engeret ab Senate komwoe kole len ngapi cheket cheteteni rabinik chebendi counties. Koyoche kokuyo akonai kole kokiboisioito ano rabinik choton chebo biikab emet.
They are confused. I wish I could bring the constitution here. You read the function of the Senate. To support counties. There is a way it says, if you read Article 95, I've forgotten the real words. Like in the case of Senate, Koko protecting the interest about the counties, interest about the counties to protect the devolution issues. The Senate, the same powers with the National Assembly, National Assembly MPs over national government. National Assembly continue oversight over expenditure of the national government. County Assembly continue oversight over the expenditure and everything else about county assembly. The Senate could protecting the interests of the county. I represented the county at the national level. I go oversighting the division of revenue. Go oversighting the division of revenue. That is me revenue check you me and Kenya tool. Ko Robin you me. Ko check me. So Senate have forgotten all about that. They are not oversight the division, more oversight than the division of revenue. Why go change a governor? And I don't understand what they are looking for in new governor. Their main job is defending the interest of the counties.
I was saying, Article 96. The role of Senate.
Yes.
The Senate, sub-article 3, the Senate determines the allocation of national revenue among counties and provided in Article 217, as provided in Article 217, and exercises oversight over national revenue allocated to the county governments. Oversight, and these resources
allocated
to the
country. The Senate represents, I want us to start from one. The Senate represents the counties.
Yes.
They are representing the counties and serves to protect the interests of the counties and their governments. They should protect the interests of their counties and their governments. Represent the government about where it comes from. I will protect their interests. The Senate participates in the lawmaking function of Parliament by considering, debating, and approving bills concerning counties, you see, as provided in Article 109 to 113. Then number 3, the Senate determines the allocation of national revenue among counties as provided in Article 217 and exercises oversight over national revenue allocated to the county governments. And then it says the Senate participates in the oversight of state officers by considering and determining that. You see, they are stretching this one, stretching in oversight over national revenue allocated to the county governments. But you also need to read what is it that the MCAs do. You will find the MCAs have been given the job to provide oversight over the expenditure, allocation and expenditure and whatnot, and even their job is to see the reports. Now, to that extent, MCS, Auditor General, Magosa senators oversight. Oversight is a Senate function. kunyalu ko committees unless kumi quorum. You cannot pretend to be doing oversight. Are you going there as public accounts committee? You only window to go committee. You know, there is a reason why committees are formed. It is only functional. It is only an oversight committee. You're on your tool. Like in the like you are a prefect. You see? You're not a prefect. You are not a government inspector like we used to read in literature. Obeying the other team. And there is a clerk. The meeting is called to order.
Minutes.
There is a reason for that. Sigisto propaganda akfitina. Kesir tu kifactual. The requisite agencies.
Mheshimiwa gotige mite in the context nebo ine governor yak senators. Mite gine gigi discussion ine the other day agine ak Geff. Ngap ko mite kasarta ne nyoru mite ki governor ji labda temutanyo go nyoru go senator.
Yeah.
Mutage oversight kijigili the county negi teleljen this governor. Age jigili labda kid negi katesta enkasarta negi governor. Those could be justice exigilation no to anan pitu a conflict of interest. Kiando lendo no such a case.
No, you see, pitu a problem in this scenario where the governor personally is trying to do it himself. Yeah? Like you see, the Senate is huge. Yeah, and if you are governor in County X, and the Senate is looking at the presentations from that county, maybe whoever it is, then you should recuse yourself. Manually, you need to, you're not here. You know, you can't make what you are doing. You must leave, and that is the work about the chairman, about the specific committee, and the clerk will notify him. Will look. So can Senator governor step out. Yeah.
Matosko Eglini and Juamu, this one is our colleague and we are trying to go to
those are issues now highly debatable. You see? There are people also telling them, no, just a moment. I want to know, did you actually do it? You know? Because you see, in a committee, and you do not all come from one party, and you do not come from the same region. Not all of you are necessarily close friends. And then anyway, the documents of a committee have to be factual. And they will still be read by the whole house. Now come up, what is this? Did you really do it? And that's why Senate is a big institution above Ikecha. So it is possible. Such things do happen. Everywhere, anything of the sort can happen. The real problem, the Togomi conflict, is where senators want to be governors. So what they do is to destroy that governor so that they can easily go in. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is they go there and they also are subjected to the same problem. COVID continuous turmoil. And we saw that in the first term, the county governments. I know in the first county governments, a lot of them were determined to see success in devolution. I'm not really stretching it, but I don't think any governor was actually impeached. I don't think anyone has actually been prosecuted amongst the first team. No. You know, we were going in there, a lot of us came what we had seen among we had MPs before. MPs before. Some of us serve in cabinet. And you see, serious problems facing. Even cabinet minister. Guarantee anything in Jibalung. Now within my ministry, I'm not in this particular. No, it was very difficult. The bureaucracy the political arm. Yeah, but devolution, watch Kim notate slightly more in elected leaders. Yeah, and you see, CDF is one of it's a contradiction, lakini ka contradicting the role about the MP, his role as an MP, at the issue of expenditure. You are the same person who will do oversight, and you are the same person actually spending. Lakini, by and large, CDF has done wonders. Yeah, it is a devolved fund in real terms. Lakini I cannot also support anyone against the CDF. You cannot remove CDF. There is a contradiction in you. Lakini kasi ni MPs ko by and large ko karara. Kiwi starambe cheki ko teka sugulishek
and
bursaries mong kinetoki to bursaries and a lot of MPs ko go bursaries. There is very good public participation in bursaries. To that extent, in my constituency, I have been able to participate, and I have seen that it actually works. Yeah, I mean, even I saw a last one where vijana secondary schools come and participate in understanding and designing a methodology and they were in agreement, and there were about 5,000 wanafunzi. That is the essence of devolution. Public participation. Public participation is very key. If we all embrace public participation, issues of funds will disappear. Will disappear.
Kaitoshek sokol jege bata ko stoin top college ning sai toyeg nebo betunoto nebo Friday. Kiteseta ngalale tibwat ile ngot ko labda imi to le moitin frequencies che jogit kemite live in YouTube nebo Berur FM, kemite live in Facebook. Agongen ole mite timitu na gasit kapsa neo kongeti ne ko ibwech pija ishek che quality of course sauti ne quality. Kazi mzuri. So Mheshimiwa en kasarta nekitestai ameche Geff kebeberta nebo relationship nebo governor ak deputy, relationship nebo governor ak MCAs. Ko keker tukchukit ne konyo koet mising ngalek chotok chebo kochutetab kei nemiten kwenetab governor ak MCA. Kas kele kisirsir eng governor ak deputy, konget deputy kotebunguiso ak MCAs kokoshin kole kimeche kei impeachen. Nyolu ke streamline dandando kaya ko streamline relationship nebo governor ak relationship nebo deputy nenyi. Semutango mito office pijugen gel yoy boisiet komnye ako mamite kasarta ne labda kamat kosirgei asikobit of course kengeti ne kaya devolution angot ko strong missing.
Akot ngingolole njoto Limo, ibotele the first time nengunget ni governor ko gimi issues between you ak then deputy governor. During the first time kito tuondono tabu ni mite ne niger ko nenge kondo ichu ko biki umiandos ko raia.
Nguno ni na mother general thing someone kidogo nyo. In first of all there is no role for a deputy governor in county government. In that kityo community in case the office falls vacant in real terms. Lakini imuche kugoje governor some functions. Lakini manyone na kulele ni na deputy governor kuna new half of the government and a quarter of the government and a new ministry new. Nyone kugoje nongoro kuna kula deputy governor who in real terms kuma me functions. Just like a deputy president. The deputy president ki allocate ni joka seat president. Kuya malo getinga city president he has no business complaining. No. That is a spare wheel. I normally say that it's a spare wheel. But kuma choose no need kuma function.
Like that is a little bit too strong.
That is the truth of that constitution. Can you read it? We never gave functions. It should not hold an executive function. In any other executive function. But you guys in the delegate to the president. Now, when you look at your governors, deputy governor should be somebody willing to do jobs allocated. Ago yomba ishu kumye tu ana governor, that's fine. lakini yenam boriet ko the governor can sideline them completely kuma migine
lakini
but in case there is a vacancy in that office kuna ko governor
lakini nango mobichu kole kotomo keyai uchaguzi kumara kokosin kole ngabe kakebwa mesetwa kotatuni konon mara C4 ikonon kazi kidogo akibara ko ichutorit ile jabana metinye kazi
amejango tatesti ne ngolyo nyoto kema
anybody thinking like that forget it but you and the deputy governor accept to go and work with the governor agamacha advise governors don't pick your competitor your deputy governor. He can never be your deputy governor because he also wants the seat. He will explore all sorts of possibilities of getting you out of the office. Because that is what he wanted from the word go. So forget about that. Momiten progress injo. No only choosing a deputy governor ne overshindosi or Aigasi general. Must be your normal friend. Must be that. Mamine ile negotiated. This is not a parliamentary type of parliamentary system of government. It must lead in another political party. It lead in another political party so that you create coalition. Mami coalition yenga lega governor. Mami coalition yenga lega president general. The president remains the president. Full stop. He is the overall and first agonelid. Mami ten powers jachi ko ki certain in his office all the way down. Mami chita ne share ni tuan in that overall powers. Mashare and young deputy. And Mashare and anybody else. There is the only one elected to run government. Same thing with governors. That is the way it is. In Magosa nebi tukityo kubendi these deputy governors kumoigu yagole nega asinye. What is he getting? Kachutan. Deputy governor agotinye heshima tugul. Up functions but he must work clearly in tandem with the government.
Mheshimiwa working in impeachment nebo Rigathi Gachagua. Komite kit nekinye kobit nekikimwa kele it was a joint ticket. Kele bichu ko presidency. Komite ni na komite ni ko kit agenge kole. Ako kotomo ngot labda ngot iwolu yoto ngap komite kasarta neimwoe kele labda ngot ko kakitwa serikalit kidogo ikase kele kakiisto biikab the deputy ati ko isto konde biik chik. Meboru kole labda kimite some form of labda arrangement kune kakamwa ine Geff kole ilni kele jinin nyonde unyo biik aeng chekuket nyokochutyu aengu chechuket keyai ko a working relationship.
Ye jongo akikenege en yun mami lo mami structure mami any enforceable ngale kiucho tu kiucho ni ko yango kimi a parliamentary system of government where you are leading party A ngo ko leading party B agi yonjin ke form government that's correct o yonjin those ya and if not kuma tagisip ko yonjin you can break the government you break it out of a parliament kaya got a vote of no confidence kimuje against the government in a parliamentary system of government lakini in a presidential system kuma minga lejo that's why Trump is leading the president on his own on that day one for the last day it is Trump leading America finito mami galegala bobi jitage kitaka ikazo kudibiti nanyi mogingen vans nan kinge ngot vans kinge jeru kile kituwa maweri nena sawa juko dibiti it looks like a good man
those engiri ngotot ke chapnge tutiet ne igochin specific roles the deputy governor anago the deputy president singebendi uchaguzi kingengele kazi nenyo ko deputy governor ko nene ko kazi ne deputy president
amugwege mwaito ko kap kinde ko ichonga na flower girl chito nekiyokto ko kakileje kangete kimeje nini labat yun kole labat bibo nini wibi ai ngot ko makikoji boisio komite kuchongon ko munyo kutoje mushara bila stress
ko kazi ne tot ko IPN
the only thing is in case anything happens to you he assumes the full powers could go back election, could go back in the period. Question those powers, the deputy.
So,
yeah. But kumacho kwa kizazi ni office, kwa samungu na mungu isibi
kwa spare wheel kimoino.
Kwa spare wheel dog. But kuma choose noni. But nige more enforceable. Cheke lele ni le kuge kikabu ni. No. I can do that on a friendly terms. But you cannot force me. And you cannot even mami hine tai asuwe lazima ende incumbent. Kusim na lechu choni buwate. Kini nyone nema ki ngorori ne ake bas nyone inge ba ichendwa. Mutumbige area asige taret ke serikalit kumager ki na ka butuni. Kager. The choice is mine, by the way. Ongot kebengele ngage grows and grow in homes ina ile irrelevant. Yeah. Ane netinye nekakikochi roadway. Yeah. That is the way it is.
Kegele si mwage ngine the specific situation.
Yes. No, we were friends with Mutai. We were friends all along. Ki in 2016 kityo nilikuwa nimepata vita. I was single-minded on devolution and we rubbed shoulders with the president Uhuru Kenyatta on the question of implementation. Amungo wrong neta ingenilaje governors if we had not actually fought kogima getinye function until the last 1 year. Amune sheria kinyo liko testa wa mwangi for 3 years. The transition authority. The kinyo liko testa tu kigilelen unbundling of functions. Aga ngaleke chan, citing, costing of functions. We ended up leaving all that nonsense. Matter mwangi unbundling of functions, a costing about those functions, and therefore recommendation for how much money should go there. Because you see, we were elected in 2013, there was no budget. 2013 March, case we are in April. You know that financial year was over. Kinam 2013, 2014. The budget was very little. He wanted some little money, but Wamwangi was in charge, including the finance officer. Picture on the transition authority will tell me in charge for that financial year. Actually, he told me county council, told me municipal council. They don't know what to do. So we got in co-integrated. How to join up. To forming in government. Spread them for several months. We started employing Karibu 2014, 2015. So we actually worked. Kon gave me 2016 ko amungi gratian in devolution. The system wasn't happy. Ko amungi ma ko bye. Ogagi nam kegere legip cheita so that we even my budget 2016, 2017. And then, therefore, I opted to form a party. There was no way I would expect Uhuru Kenyatta to give me a ticket. That would be naive. Yeah, so I went my way. But therefore, I'm not joining you in and then I think in doggy possible impeachment they would have done that, but it was not possible. Kimago grounds ya pili go getting support by MCS more than half. Amukito no wait ugonjwa no by no grow getting good. So basically we didn't have any issues of impeachment or anything of the sort. If that were possible, they would have done it.
Difference in ideologies.
I'm on the question of I left and went to Chama Chinan. In end that was elected. No, we were in Jubilee. And I agreed that yes, it was Jubilee. CCM, and we went into battle in one of the wards, of course, my party won. Yeah, but he was supporting the other candidate. So obviously, we differed on that, and that, in my view, Magosa no, he thought you could tell and I allowed them. Even some of my nominated MCS could give back to, and I didn't really bother. That was a democratic choice at that time, because me for any speak. If you decide to form a party, you go and you persuade people. Those who are willing, Munaenda and I, one wanasema hapana, wana kama me. So we didn't have any serious issue.
Kitinya ko baine kele gitindo kotinye ine support nebo MCAs. Ameche keboyo to relationship nebo governor ak the MCAs. Ameche aboishe a case example nebo Bomet County ak Kericho County.
Yes.
En Kericho County ko ngewege Bomet koroko kit kasarta nekibwa EACC kot konam the current governor ako kot kinyige ngetine keyoji grilling kidogo getepse atukoweka. Ako mabwoti ngot ko kikikas anything nebo impeachment nekitestai. Lakini mayai Bomet kabisa. Ngileni itine Kericho ko a different case. Kimaitita ine EACC kele kapka ine chikilisiet kot kolya. Lakini kigeger impeachment nekonyo once ak nyikegetyo kora for a second time. Ko mwae biik chechang kole the relationship nebo governor the sitting governor nebo Bomet ko mu kararan ak nebo MCAs. Oversight ak relationships. Chutuniano jungut ko mite makose nekeyai ako koshindosi ak MCAs. Kotos komiten MCAs kityongon kole naja chinyo governor kotebini mat ketwa lakini chinyo.
You see, ndakimi kora ne makosa ndangami makosa no ko imuche kotakanap MCAs even if it is in Bomet. Lakini ngalek chekimiten en chombo governor nemi Bomet to me looked far-fetched. Amun okot really the matter is in court mamache sale in macholet. Lakini the issue is mami rabinik chekibetyo chebo county. Kakile get your relationship ak another fellow. And another business namanamege account namanamege akasit. Now even if you work with the county, nothing stops you in your yaldeta and guangu. Nothing stops you from coming to take my lorry. You can take it. But then I don't know now how far we can stretch conflict of interest because in where I work. But then you have come on another matter. And I have agreed and you actually pay me for whatever consideration and completely different matter that is not within this count. Then how do you could difficult even for the MCAs. You know, MCAs just kept quiet because they don't see. Magere Kyoto an issue before them.
Ground for impeachment.
It is not a ground for impeachment. According to them, it is not even a serious issue. But here it is. Somebody is saying it is a problem. So it is to be determined anywhere elsewhere. But the point here is to money in is completely impossible. Don't ajita makosa. Kumagere bagi in MCS in what it is. Lakini it is kaigityo the MCS Bomet kugere what is right and what is wrong, what is doable, what is not doable. Probably in Kericho could differently amuna angele ngekas ngaleki mwa kora ko completely irrelevant. Ngaleki mwa ko nonsense. They are not telling us anything they make any sense, and you see a lot of cooking in the Jehovah's. So Kericho seems, some people seem to be mischievous, a little bit mischievous, some of them. Look factual. I want you to look at the governor direct. Yeah, what did he do? You know, ordinarily the governor does not spend. He does not even sign any many checks, many documents signed in the governor. Yeah, and you see the Constitution talks about responsibility over the accounting officer. The accounting officer must be careful in what he's doing. It doesn't mean I want this man to do it. No, the road be done. Now follow the procedures, my friend, including all those aspects, public participation, payment through IFMIS, the procurement process. Then, what is the idea about impeaching a governor? You only impeach a governor, lakini you can't stop, for example, you can't stop my brother from doing business. That is not part of the law. You can't even stop my mom if the understanding of the law is still the same. That was the law we passed in 2012. Family, yani yourself, your wife, your children. That is where Nebo Kiambu in Nani
Waititu.
Went into hot water. That's where Nebo Obad went into hot soup. Anybody who, when you do business with your county, it means that you are family. Yeah. But my mother is not a member of my family.
As per the law.
As per the law. Yeah. I am a member of her family. But she is not a member of my family. My family, me, my wife, my children.
Angonda is not a member of your family. Like at least you have some relation.
And Governor Aseju, whose mother is still doing business. Whose mother is still doing business. And I go to make government, whose mother is still doing business. I go to see your position.
Kimi go to Mushimiwa Nagega Mwen Yongi Legisir Gavana and I go to Nyoru Musiara Game.
That's a madman. A madman. Ma impeachment. Yeah, is it a government? I know. Unless Kiki Cheruni doesn't Yokigame. Yeah, get deducted from his salary. That's a different case. But why should you do that anyway? So, but the point here is family. Is defined in law, and you cannot stretch it. Nangolaga, you know, you are not the keeper of your brother. Somebody once asked me, I know I used I was a member of Parliament. For example, my brother was in Bomet as a businessman for a very long time. I found him there. I can't stop him from doing business. The only problem is he must follow the procedures. No favoritism, no nonsense. Yeah, you can't jump. If your prices are right, then they are right. If they are not right, they are not right. Yeah, they must follow the law.
Mheshimiwa, meet another elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Nalega pending bills. Anyway, Iger Bomet County, KLN pending bills for more than 2 billion.
Yeah.
Iwe Kericho got the same story. Ago pending bills you go be kimi biashara. Kasi nywa noto ni law misien, law melo kwa gileso misoni law. Kitorto no ngalechi po pending bills. Siko bitingo ega si chita na ko supply anything to county government. Kelban en time ni nyolu. Ago nyor kelji njetu kulaga ichiga si county government. Simat koi mutai gege rebi ago rege chita embarabara ulelen tom kelban nan gaga targe ni shengmun mi loga. Kitorto no ngalechi oto chipo pending bills.
Pending bills. Actually, we are not looking to focus on the auditor general. We are looking to focus on control of budget. We are looking to focus on all other agencies about EACC. You are not making any sense. Machugo, from one bar to the other one. The real issue is investigating these pending bills. Are they genuine? If they are genuine, why wasn't this paid? And how comes you have paid something else other than Ninita? And I think it should be, and I thought there was a law of late that you don't spend government funds, you don't commit funds. Unless which you set aside. So why didn't you pay? That's one day you know look at some picture in these pending bills. The biggest problem in Kenyan Goon, I would see the economy is not doing well. Pending bills. Pending bills, the economy will be in buoyance. Yani because the economy ko breathing breathing bye pay pending bills and you see the ripple effect. It's the most urgent thing in this government, and that's why I agree with the president and his team about that system number procurement
EGBS.
Yeah, that new procurement system will make sure that you pay the bills before you procure. You have to get fresh monies.
Like
and then I will reduce in the pricing Aware with more transparent procurement.
Let me get a among Old Council of Governors ko meeting gibo Deputy President Ibek. Kogi mang governors changa we this e-government procurement system. Kumache ilo get testa ak the system as it work.
No. Then why aren't they paying pending bills? Why aren't they paying pending bills? Kikogi is jogora if miss cable. A lot of people were opposing if miss. If miss is right. You see, eventually then it means the national government, the entire Kenya government, putting in one account at the central bank, where all the monies are. Ndauginye kigiptie robini kicheru robini central bank agindeji account another ministry. Kicheru robini kindeji account another parastato. Kicheru robini kindeji another accounts ter. They start misusing that money, but anyway, now not kumi robini being held in interest earning accounts. Our national treasury, they have to borrow from the World Bank. There is a lot of money in Kenya held in commercial banks. Now the idea was bring back all that money to commercial banks in one pool. If you want 100 million, the 100 million is available. Maybe the 100 million was available, but you can give him next week. He doesn't need it today, so you can get the money next week. So no one then keep reducing the borrowing. We would be requiring to borrow lots and lots of money if we didn't go that method number, the modern financial management system number, if means single treasury accounts. Could to a problem in Kenya. If we don't get this procurement method, it will solve a lot of these issues. More rights and pending bills in future. Kimaching for some governments, county governments and national government to clear pending bills. I think the deputy president is leading the team about clearing pending bills. You destroy enterprises through pending bills. I borrow money, I do business. You don't pay me. I'm back to zero. And my enterprise collapses. So how will people do business? Everybody who starts collapses. Everybody wants to start collapses. And then again, because of lack of paying pending bills, come with credibility issues. Some banks don't want to lend to anyone who is doing business, maybe with county with the county government, because county government does not pay. So, because you cannot be given a loan, then you can't do any business. The economy stagnates; it's not growing, and a whole lot of young people cannot participate in business because they can't even start. The banks. Why? Previous bills come on this system, credibility comes back to government and county governments.
I will make it up pricing, pricing because Naniger counties are like a single tissue paper, one roll, 275 shillings, hand towel, gelenga kelen 3,600. You can what informs this pricing, never count. When they go balloon the cost more than 10 times.
Correct. It balloons. So these are the system consulting this problem. But given that route, we'll be able to sort out pricing. So we talk with genuine the prices. Younger genuine the prices. There is more money to do a wider variety of activities, and people start doing genuine business, and then the deals disappear through this system. So what you don't even going to go more and go cost them the effects about this thing. A lot of people were me checking being going to give the digital. Moving to
digitizing
government services. And everybody is now noticing that is correct. Look at what it has done even in agriculture. Now I can get my fertilizer permanently at 2,500. Yeah, about 6,000. Yeah, I'm now I'm getting my fertilizer. I get that very subsidized rate. Now they are digitizing Guni Agongalega up to so go Turkey go to biometric and then now with the much vaccinated data, you notify they come and do it, and then they bill you on your M-Pesa.
Mi kora kit nebo misinformation netestai mheshimiwa akoten mashinani olini ninyekas kele lengiite kiagik chetindo chito konam komwa biik kole kakenyoketaksenech ole manyokotaksen mpaka ngokaik akoi tuga ko pete komonutiet en yoto ako nebo serikali konai koit kole tinye chichi tuga cheten kole inginyoke vaccination keodoreni kerichek chetian nginyokeba ng'alekab mbolea chekilelen kimoche koba kapchai nekingen kole chaik chetian sikoik rahisi yot en importing ak keibe records kora mongen ole tos ibe kakwautiet en serikali koker ng'alechu bo misinformation en kwenet ireyu
My government, in fact, kinamen nagokwe. It is the radio callers are the ones destroying a lot of great policies. Creating a barrier between Raya and government. Take for example the propaganda around Shah. Killing Yasha permanently. Yet it is the best medical cover I have seen. I couldn't even have imagined it could be so successful like this. Lakini nyuru wiki vingoni kumangengo la munezi kubingoni alage. Hospitals kubingoni amuni yo konde prices ko reasonable. You see, ngoliban shangot kuliban 300,000 in a hospital. Again, actually you should pay 500. In the other 200,000 excessive charging. The system no ishiensha kongen reasonable prices. And I agree with Duale. In fact, Duale should have been made Minister for Health a long time ago because he's brave enough to say it as it is. You see, you need to be brave. Now what wanapinga Sha kogile koraen Sha ni you see mengete amunge mnyana mbetiti kasi ningete subui so you kapembo meta gilene na moi referral Eldoret MTRH. You see, nobody has referred you there, so there is no reason why Shah should pay. Can refer and Boyota Pukwin. Who is the nearest hospital, dispensary or health center? It is the health center that will refer you to the next level of hospital. Lakini ngeti kitonge then kurenyun tumai abatata tenwe umoyo tachi.
Labda kupeta services tipo nyorungine tenwe.
Some of these things don't make sense. I have got a headache. Why should I go to Tenwe? I've got an headache. Even Tenwe kuri kwara nikole kinyonge ke screen ni nengu nyulo. Koro. Why are you going? Why? In Tenwe there is a dispensary very close by. There is always dispensaries somewhere within 7 kilometers. In fact, 5 kilometers. Kuga inyuru a dispensary. Why don't you go there? We've got a problem about Kiko poisoning their minds about government facilities. Yet we've got the best trained medical officers in government facilities. The best government facilities. They are only doing private job part time. Like in a real trained doctor in Yuru, consultant in European government. Either you get them at Kenyatta National, they are teachers at the university, Limo, TRH, John Dinyas with us, you can like in there. Iwe gora in iwendi igere mi a health center like na angoli onji tamuta no ite sigor I was on my way kule njona regu kalinga ke liwe hospital ni hapa kule no agera ga ni private ambia nani gugu ne juimwa. This is the right place where the medics are.
Lakini miteno shon kule kinyo better services in private facilities.
Kine kimaje gora ya mi ne in private facilities.
Better services
what are these services? Like what? In those private facilities, either co-owned by one of the fellows in the hospital, or I should run in the the experienced one are in government hospital. Please just go there. Forget about prejudices. Government facilities are okay. County facilities are actually okay, unless they are closed. Another thing, we should elect committees. Electing committees to every facility, to every dispensary, every health center. If they elect those leaders, then they can they make sure that their stores are full of drugs. I would live on the entire bill. Now ngete chito kwa nekata ni government hospital akaliban you may pay 500 per month for example. But all your children are being treated permanently free at the health center. Kirifund that hospital share, so they can actually buy drugs and permanently reach the health center. Lakini because maragogo ditachera themselves from Kogos to again ma leon committee chebendi hata ko services. Kimuche kerichek akobetyo amun you are not looking at it, you are not interested. Kimaita takewek interest nebo the public to their government, to their, in fact they are not government, they are public facilities. It is their facility.
So Arab mi kinge chobe shani kukiyokile ki NHIF ko kiakwek a conduit. Bane rabinik chebo ukora. Lakini yo ingabit sha kora ko kibit those cases kot kinyo ke suspended some hospitals. Yoe some operations yet ko ngiyogisip ko mami operation ko kelba rabinik ko hospitalit agenge ko kelban almost 700 million kele ga procedures. Ikasita kele ko yai chito CS mara mbili. Engenyi.
The great thing in you is that now it is being reported. Tuki ya also NHIF ko kimo reported. Now kararan inoni ngot kobit chito nekayai makosa en yu kenoe nguni because the system ko iboru because ngotimi Nakuru ako kaketreated ngora en Nairobi what is that? Ako the same day, same time waketreated en Nakuru or waketreated en Nairobi, share will show magenu it will show. NHIF wouldn't show amun kikinyite kityo kartasi che. In fact we have got cases che kibo in some teachers che kiyach ke discipline namun kakiripute kele they are already dead. Amun ko koito is NHIF card. Kibage kimangune lakwe takinyai chito unfortunately ko pasa. So obviously ko lazima ko sitas mwalimu amun chito ne natin the card ko obviously manyolo to boita amun ko chito nebo ngoginyo.
Kwa ya follow up ingine the same issue mu kwa television ale kaititano kasarta mu kikale kandoindet ab emet man mite time ne inyoru kakipkeji chito amputation at the same time kap kesirchi kora kele kakiamputaten kole joji a classic example ne kamwoiweji ne mheshimiwa kole igoitoi ne ngetip kinyae jiji komutai go bor kole koiweke korap keun ana kolamda chito another amputation
ile agenyoru
niwendoti
lakini amuno kote kabisa time kitindoi around 60 minutes kityongona sikobit ketara kwa meja sikobit kora kekas kele mwoe ne biik ini agere SMS chechang chekokiyok ing yu ako mite chito nekatebena katebinyu kale Limo leji mheshimiwa karibu sana ako mutai kawe kale kiweku boyot lakini mutai kawe ko atakuja kufanya nini tofauti ako ameje sikebwa yoto kyo lakini ameje awekchige kine kemwa kile ine mite misinformation ne yotoi radio callers lakini migere ile tindo kora ine serikali some blame to take amu tia civic education ni serikali kele ngot ko gimo ngalek chebo sha ko tia konetishe ni ngeyojin biik chebo boror geleji now this is what we are doing kanyi gimong the law amendment go kiyo lakini tia konetishe ni ngo serikali kutomo kongetyo biik chumite ulin ko mogole now this is what we understand and propaganda ne gomejo ko spreadan kuma tos manyolu kubun serikali korotun ni komowe serikali koleji now it is 1 2 3 komutango bunolin ko tayari getendoi first hand information ibunu serikali ni mowe koleji now advantages cheboni ogni kuni komutaiga propaganda kumuch kenai gewe na gele wolembejo.
I agree with you. To my government kunyolu kotakobangange en ile arorchindobi ya pili amachane koteken ingen ile MPs kuch ichek kiposeni ngalechu en parliament kemache MPs kunyuko ngololwe ngalechu en barazas ngele moge barazas lakini ngetuyechini kanisa kituyechini kora funerals aketuyechini kora other social events kimache kumoe MPs ngalechu amu they are pichuto chengot komwa koyani raia amu icheket ko representatives chechwak ko makimache kotakoywei MPs makosa nekitinye ko koyweishet nele ngwana amwani ko mamache raia all losing votes but manyalu kondoiwek ngalechu cho anamwani what I think is right ako maywei amwa amun ngotamwa lembeita ko ngotamwa kit nemanoto anan osisike ko koroiku complicit in misinformation koroiku anende ne amu mamwachini ngalek ak obon ngotko ka maoni nenyu ko amwa amun kikokonon nafasi nebo kandoinatet ko mie kemwa imanit amat kiywei kele kimwoe ngolyondoni kechunchundosi ango amunene you know I must tell you the truth kwa mfano nguno jombo for example SHA which I normally like telling them completely continue kitageli that is you should not be doing that no if you don't pay that insurance ilibon yenu ngotolenjin ni SHA ko ne alternative ne kolenjin kararan alenjin kararan NHIF ne kosirta it passed on last year ako NHIF ko kiniliban ra ko kinyoin after 3 months now again isn't that showing you that is a very stupid system you may live in today shy live in the morning again 9 in the morning kimangu chita ko libanji big 700,000 1,900,000 what 500 300 they are paying
so nego system ninyalu ge supporting
this is a system ninyalu ge supporting understanding it the problem came directly to referral instead of going through the structure the normal thing the hierarchy nebo konyoiset kimache kebun hierarchy nebo konyoiset ako uno nito in the medical profession magiri na doctor ngotko ka magirifaren to you the physician negegere in younger the highest in maybe health center should be a physician chitani fairly general kuriwendi referral you are going to a specialist what are you going to do with a specialist and you have not even determined gele tomot kena gele omine let there be preliminary investigations diagnosis see you miss you now kwa moon this information not available raia kubendi kityo kiholela ako ukweli wa mambo kumi kora tagumi the same actors chuki magora again sha kutako ngora ko magora again ki magora again ne cha ko ngora ko nyugo magora again sha so to mage eliminate na muni ngele magora echu kemis kora kila tool regere ko amputate ne kitanye now they are shocked amuni ka ngesha ko report ko no ko kinyoy nini ko ka kinyay nini can you tell us the truth which is which now sha ko transparent amun iboru now the minister will oh here it is now he goes around to with wielding a stick you get at this hospital because you are liars that kind of thing so I think much you got big again proper information
inendet ko in the first governor nebo county nebo Bomet ne gonito Taaitab Berur ako ine abwati ole nguga gibinye feedback kidogo lakini labda testing ngolio sikagaskini ngolo
tom geting ngalekab siasa ngalekab siasa chekone chebo 2027
teoru noto gin agenge ng swali ne kakatebji
nuno ne tebe bi golele ni giyu ginye ko giimi CCM ai ne kitakinge 2027 so takinge ano ko kingengele CCM ko kikochutin kotuya ka UDA so nunguno mbanda ngimi UDA ginyo ungwari ga murenik en orit yoto for ticket anani wendita yono 2027 ako kora engalekab Raila mi chino ko mongo lenjon in 2017 ominasa ko gi among the principals NASA engasarata ko gile kingo kakonam kotimge Raila ak Kalonzo ko kigile kiku compromise candidate for 48 hours
Yes, correct.
Yoche siarorwech yoto.
Siarorwech kora yoto. Lakini siketare ine yoto kyo. So ngotep kekas ine kele mwoe ine biik chebo boror chan kabisa ine calls chemite. So yenyoru time tafadhali iboisie 30 seconds ngochanga asikobit kenyoru kora kasarta kotokomite SMS chechang chetikeng'ete ine chetikesomoni ingine that short time. Nito ko Taaitab Berur kong'etege Berur FM kekuren Arap Limo. Ak of course kimita aginendet Geff Kirui ameche ketoune simet nebo Gilbert Punyota.
Good morning Arap Limo Geff.
Good morning.
Ikotwon gavana nenyunet tu kele gavana anyo makakoit 2027 kochut ng'echeret direct. So korong ko napongezan en konetisiet nekakokonech ak ng'ololutik chekakokonech ako koron amache amwoe alenji boisionikuk chekikeyai en kasartang'ung kong'eten 2017 akoi yukimi nguni ko kikoba ng'weny kabisa. Komoche sateben ndamun ot kou en elemiten Cheptagum komi dispensary nemi yotet ako kimi kora secondary school nekiyakiyat, lakini kingobore mondoo kityo en ng'echeret gavana konyo kinam kekwochi ng'weny pakeker secondary notet akomi kora factory nikikayat nikibo robwonik owome rokose ko kinobra nyateben any swali nenyunet ko tos mi ng'atutiet nende yon kamanda chi en ng'echeret konyo kobois boisionik chekikanam alan kochut age tugul konyo koyoe chechiket bakoker kora ot baka tuguk chekikakiyat en kasarta nekibo ngo. Swali neletunen Arap Limo. Kongoi.
Amu koi kabisa lainda ko ine ngeteb ngochanga ngeteb ine koek agenge kou noto no. Chamgei Pshonga.
Chamgei mune ak
Kichamegei.
Ngoi goton na le Pshonga nitan ako
network nengung sa.
Ne Bomet County the governor kaso le nama taganne namu bikebwan 2030 ng'ungonome nebo sisi hapa the leaders komakiawea kele kikebe UDA tom kai kenyoru tuyet ne confirm debo
Chonga imin kabisa network. Chamgei ine Amos ngap katet.
Kongoi first kavan go Bomet County. Lenga fa abuno tunda. Kimenyak the brother niga. Amma mutalo go kwetar. Straight kicho ale kavana.
Image network ngebeberi image network ngebeber tanang kotepse keng'et ine sikechul. In the meantime chamgei Joanna kakimirai.
Yamune Limo
Jamegei.
Gavana. Ani ole boibe kongoi ng'alalen neo nekang'ololi gavana. Ako ng'ololi gavana ng'alekab ng'atutik chechang kakas ng'alek cheechen chemiten orit. Lakini tebutienyu neotindoi ko in kakemwa akobo parties. Anale koteben noton ayani ale wendi kochobe noton. Ikerte ano boisietab anale mara ateb ale ikerte ano boisietab county nebo Bomet. Lakini yongen ale nyone sikomuch koyai boisionoton. Itagat kora en boisiet nemiten tai yon. Lakini nan ateb ale ikerte ano ng'alekab kerichek amun uon tos mi ng'atutik chebwone en ng'alekab kerichek chebo sipitali anan tos yonin amun ingemwa ng'alekab kerichek en sipitali mara okot chukimiten kasarta ko kitam koui kora kerichek ngwany ine en kasarta neu niton andot komwa kiy age tugul akot akobo SHA initon kikere SHA initon kingonyi SHA komekotoreti en ng'alekab kwonyik chesikisye. Lagok chemengechen chesikisye en kasari koyoche kotil SHA sikotil lakini kingomiten Linda Mama ko kitam kotoreti mising. Kongoi mising Jonathan Ng'amirat Bomet.
Thank you kongo mising kolabo Bomet. Chamgei chirchiring Plateau Uasin Gishu.
Limo chorwenyu yamone.
Kichamegei.
Ikatwa tonda na kabisa lechi yakoti kabisa ngeune kaeng.
Ako kongoi ketesiet nekimwoitoe ng'alek ko ni kabisa Berur kabisa kokasoske kabisa ako ite mashinani ngumi kabisa bunge kabisa neo kabisa nebo raia ko nito kabisa ngiyo ko kakokasa ng'alekuk. Ara alen kabisa biik chebo korono kabisa ngonyoru chito kabisa chicho nekimondoe ngikas chito nebongoni kong'ete grassroots nebo county ugatuzi akoi serikalit neo ko chito noto kabisa Limo ingen amawekyi ane kongoi akatebe kityo alechi tos ikertoi ano ng'alechu bo nguno kakiba siasa ako ngiro boisionik kotokomi ng'weny. Tos ile ne ko inye ile ichertoi tos icher ne governors nguno chemi tamishek nguno chetai ak chemi chebo oeng ak amu kakotoige siasa ako ikere ile tomo koityi boisionik biik ndeyoe statistics nguno ko ng'alekab oratinwek ng'alekab ECDs eng sukulishek ko tomo ketar. Tos karon ko tos nyokoberberet bichu kora tekekochi kurait ako tokokoromen tos icherta ano kandoik chemi ng'echeronik chebo governorship sahi. Kongoi kikurena Chirchir eng Plateau.
Kongo missing Chirchir eng olabo Plateau olimbo Uasin Gishu. Arap Torore 30 seconds.
Kongoi naboisie nenwach kunotoke amu kasarnet yara oye katwa gavana ino ana mwanga amune kama amu kiji
Kaeshet conference ra kabisa kaeshet conference makosokse kabisa kebebera lakini usionyo iwet kan kotepse kochulak blogo Oi
Ikatua mwezi mwanon Iyo mune mwezi mwa
Asa kabisa
Ai mwezi mwana kutorteje komastanyo wanaro kabisa ngalekab siasa Ogo mwana kumokinete ngalekab boisionik chebo ground ana chebo raia. Ikuitos kabisa. Mwana ko tine nekichome ko biikab kolenji lakini mokingen ile kikoyobe mangi ngalekab chamait anan ne asilitingisto amun kimonyolu kisto gavana nono ene kere nekimi amun kitoreti manany kabisa. Chi nekimi ng'weny ko kikonobu Ongo arambe isiet chemi yon chebo chi nekitoreti mo sipitali. Ai, kikotou tarambe ake nekimiten kamung'e olino. Ai, korkokon rabisiek kabisa chekitoret chito kabisa chekioker ale gavanani ko chito nebo boisionik kabisa manany. Ako neriben chi nemi ng'weny. Ara komoteben mheshimiwa nono amun komolei korok ane ko kapchera ile chetuno lakini kukionyo narok amenyo komostab soko ogo ijito nongen ine komie kobaten ingelinye kui kandoindet mekuitosi biik chechang isile tot inai ng'o inai biik tugul abana komateben any olenji ani ngunon anyun kemiten nguno komaitebunecha president ilenji yani boisionik en Rift Valley po amune asimokinyoru ako kingen kele koweki chito newekyin kounye nguno kokimwoe kele yani nyolu kiwekyigei boisiet ko president kemwoe keke kele nyolu kowekyigei boisiet lakini nyolu kowekyi boisionik kou yon moe kowekyin akinye boisionik ko kalyan asikemiten ng'weny en komostab Rift Valley limokinyoru boisionik ani ngemwa nguno ng'alekab kerichek ko kerichek nguno ngemwa sipitali koma sipitali ko kot ongeketech kot kele kakitech level 5 kakitech level 4 ko level 4 kot amomi kerichek yani koekure sipitali man sipitali ko kerichek kongoi mising
Kongoi missing logotiot komite yebin Juja Nairobi ako ine chang kabisa biik chomite lainda lakini mamake of course ine angot baadaye kokang'eni ni kotinye ketore ako mongen kotikonech time kidogo kimun kidogo kemetochi weri yetya yekiwekananune schedule ng'ung yetya sinyiwalu maswali cheboto chemomeche kekerchi sang.
No problem.
No problem.
I'll even later say 9:30.
Bas.
That is good.
So few minutes chebo news yetani ke walu maswali chu tugul. Ngotitindoi swali nitom getin tafadhali yogu konyo SMS amu meche kotindoi ngalek beberta nebo conference ako yoto kolo chang kabisa. So yogu konyo SMS eng 23766 gogone logoek chebo emet Elizabeth yetia ibata immediately kewege nyigengetine nyigikesu. Kiguren Arap Limo.
Kiguren Geff Kirui.
Ako of course kimite ak the first governor nebo county nebo Bomet inendet negonyitot Isaac Ruto. Nito ko berre feme kaberetab kasutetab kumiat nerotei nemongeti.
Berur FM. Berur tonetany ang sotetab kumiat nerote nemongeti.
Magindo yemoni kobun kugo ak baba kubaten kisomi binwek chebwone. Berur FM koribe tegisi agotie bitenyon koboto bororietab Kalenjin.
Kongeten mesetab logoiwek chu ko logoiwekab emet en Berur FM.
Taikoshek kwaeng chekosire sait somok nebo karon cheisibu ko logoiwekab emet eng koindam kong'eten ketisheng'ung Berur FM nebo Rostim kong'eten kanaset neo nebo Nairobi nesomonwok logoiwechu kwane Elisha Bet.
Berur News.
Kitone logoiwek chetinyegei ak polotet ole tetat koituyet en betutab raini chamait nebo ODM bitunito eng kasarta nekiber sobenyin ak Prime Minister nebo emoni Raila Odinga nekokora ko kandoindet nebo chamainoto bo ODM. Tuyonoto kokur nenomu ala nebo ng'echeret en nguni en chamainoto bo ODM Oburu Odinga ko oret agenge nebo keker kele kaing'alalen tetutik cheterter chebo keker kele kasulda chamainoto bo ODM en tetutikwak chebo polotet. Tuyonoto kotetat keyai en kebeberta nebo Bondo en county nebo Nyanza en betunito bo raini. Betunito en kasarta nekomongei rubeiwotab nebo ng'echeret en chamainoto bo ODM Altusmad Nasir Sharif noto governor nebo county Mombasa akomwa kole nyolu en chamaitab ODM ak kandoik tugul koker kole kabois en kibagenge asikistoengei terchinoshek chemuch koree polatosiek en chamainotok.
Baada ya Central Committee kuweza kukaa, ni lazima tuweze kukaa kama wabunge wote pamoja na uongozi wa chama, tuweze kukaa na maseneta wote wa ODM pamoja na uongozi wa chama, tuweze kukaa na magavana wote pamoja na uongozi wa chama, tuweze kuelezana na kuambiana ya kwa hii ndio njia ambayo kwamba tunafaa kuelekea. Baada ya kuweza kukaa chini, tukae ndani ya boardroom, tukubaliane ya kwa hii ndio mwelekeo, nia na madhumuni ni haya. Baada pale sasa unaanza kuzungumza na watu.
Berur News.
Ketesetai logoiwek kyok kosubkei ak logoiwek chekomong kibagenge netinyegei ak chikiletab itondab emet en emoni nebo Kenya Meteorological Department kole kibaorionchi ropta en kebeberwek cheterter en emoni komuch kebaorionchi ropta en kemout nekoekyin betutab raini en kebeberwek cheterter en emoni. En kebeberwek alak en county nebo Nairobi kokokimuch kebaorionchi ropta neo ak en counties chebo Bomet, Nakuru, Kericho, Narok koboto kora county nebo Uasin Gishu komuch kora kebaorionchi ropta kosubkei ak kibagenge inoto telelchin tetutikab itondab emet en emoni komwa kole tesetai robito ak arawet ala akoi kakesunetab kei nebo arawani nebo 10 en kenyinito. Kotes kibagenge inoto komwa kole en kasarta nebo arawet nebo 12 en kenyini komuch kebaorionchi ropta nemi ng'weny kot mising ngebaorionchi ak kenyisiek alak.
Berur News.
Ketesetai logoiwek komwan neki gavana netai nebo county nebo Bomet Isaac Ruto kole nyolu en biikab emoni kotestai koker kole kakikochi kosibet tetutik chebo devolutions en counties cheterter en emoni. Kong'ololi en karonetab raini en tetutiet nebo Taaitab Berur en Berur Farm kolos Isaac Ruto tetutik chekikosulda en counties cheterter kobun tetutik choto bo devolution. Kosibkei Ruto komwa kole kikomuch kebeberwek cheterter en counties chebo emoni konyorchigei tetutikab bandab tai cheu chobetab oratunwek kadib en kwenutab tetutik alak chekikosuldaen serkalishekab counties chebo emoni. Kokimit inendet kole nyolu serikalit nebo barak en emoni koker kole katestai kokochi kosibet tetutik chesuldaen counties cheterter ko oret agenge nebo keker kele kakisuldaen tetutiet nebo devolution.
Devolution ugatuzi wengine kwa maana. Devolution kwa mchogo kubiria bezinguni awa kuwa magararan na motochobo. Lakini amachomo na legichita negi ni ngasarta negi government kwa centralized completely. Ko kiwa mind leo awe kukwit. Ko kitu hapo ni. Kicho barabara usiki kucho devolution barabara usiki chep kiure mnengu since chepkilet kichobe nguni chepkilet nekiking'atatiat kimakochobokse korok barabara nyolu kechop let alone kechop subsidiary roads chobore class D F E F asikebwan chepkilet nowadays kichobe barabara takomwendi dip kuma jiraya kechop barabara bekin dip ani wendi awe yainet akobune tu akobune yebi kimache kechop barabara nato kimache kiketei nurseries magumi akerambe nebo primary schools kikiarambe ichek non-stop every Saturday Sunday ak weekdays keteche sukulishek now kit age kora ko akot ngot kokere biik kole mataya kasisiek alak hapa na pale ko okot ngot ko kanyo kobwa rabinik ngot ko birkona koba mabuketab chito age koboisien kora chichoto rabinik kinyot kiatkinye ko ki rabinikab Kenya ko kichibitos kobendi Island of Man angen mi biik oeng'u cheechen che agenge ko kindochi Situmu agenge ko kile ko kiib rabinik koba ng'ambo kirwoktot chekesit en olimbo Kwanyano.
Berur News.
Ketesetai logoiwek kokimit minista nebo ripsetab kalyet en emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen kole tesetai serikalitab emoni koek age tugul koker kole kakiwek tetutikab kalyet en kebeberwek chekebaorionji chorset ak baretab biik missing ko nebo ko chorsetab kiagik. Kosibkei Murkomen kosom serikalitab emoni nendochin President William Ruto koker kole kotoret barnotik chekomongkei ak kowekta karikab luget chekitam koboisien en chorsetab kiagik missing ko en komosta nebo Kerio Valley.
Your Excellency, vijana wale walijiingiza katika uhalifu wakijitokeza, tunakuomba ili uweke program ya empowerment ya kurehabilitate hao warudi kwa society, ndio watu waishi kwa amani katika sehemu hizi za Kerio Valley region. Otherwise we have reduced banditry by more than 75% as a result of the investment we have put in this sector. I believe that the remaining part we will be able to sort it. Your Excellency, shida ingine iko sehemu hii kidogo ni mambo ya pombe haramu.
Berur News. Ng'oliotab rani.
Akameche amwochi kongoi Gideon amu kingeng'alal koek muren kolecho ing'we Arap Ruto ngatoretin. Alechi ichundeni ngotep koboryo kijanaechu ni. Kole ngachundani ngoboryo kijanaechu akichek kotesetai. Nganyo anendet toretin. Ara hii koai makosa Gideon kokanyo kotoret nebarnyo biikab koron. Akot akine betut age hii tos aibu akot en ketit akot agenge neketeke kot nikibar amu ko ngonyo murenoni nyokotekwa akine kot komi makosa. Hapana, lakini mong'etin moborye no missing koborye no yani. Hapana.
Ng'oliotab rani.
Taikoshek ko taman chekosire sait somok nebo koron kokochon kokalogoiwekab emet chekakibune saishek chum kong'eten ketisheng'ung nebo Berur FM nebo Rostium kong'eten kanaset neo nebo Nairobi. Testai pchiit Berur FM amun kaberuretab kaa nekasomanwok logoiwechu kwane Elizabeth olomokwok betut nemie nebo kaberuretab Jehova.
John koka logoiwekab emet kong'eten Berur FM. Eng kenyisiek 35 chekikosirto kokitoigei logoiyot ak siret, logoiyot nenyitat nyiganatet, imanda ak kabaibaitet kong'ete logoiwekab emet kou ye yooksei chekiyai emenyon kwo tai ak kowalak, tetutik chekikonin roriot, rirek ak korwotitoet. Kiptang'anyitab KTN ko notok nekirobwan tuan en kasarta negoi. Step by step. Kiboiboenjin kenyisiek 35 chebo television nebo KTN. Ongeboiboenjin kibagenge amun tesetai logoiyot age tugul kobotin. KTN at 35. Trusted, entertaining and trailblazing. Karonet age tugul ngecherchi asis kotab kolenjin kotouge ng'ololutik. Taaitab Berur ko ole mi ng'ololutik chenin ako chekimen chenyoljinin ako nyoljin emet. Geff Kirui ak etabo Arap koibu tetutiet nekikonyiti ak yepchini tuget ak keretab kosoilet age tugul eng komonut. Ng'ololutik chetinyegei ak polotet, kabotisiet, somanet, neranik ak bitetab bororietab kolenjin akot kotoreti bororienyon ko lazima kot keng'alalen.
But at the same time komoe opposition kele kimitei agine ak Matiang'i, so ano
the biggest headache in opposition konai kole ng'o nekemi tugul ko ng'o nemakimi tugul.
Epchini Taaitab Berur kila Jumatatu akoi komut kasi sait 12 akoi sait 4 nebo karon eng Berur FM. Kaberuretab kaa.
Iman kabisa koitoshek 12 chekibata eng sait somok nebo koronetap betutab rani betunoton inegei nebo kasit amu tarikit 24 arawet nebo 10 kenyitab 2025. Kitestai ak tetutienyo noto nebo Taaitab Berur kimite kebeberta nebo mwisho kabisa. Ikuren Arap Limo,
Kirui Geff Kirui.
Na of course tikemite ak inendet mheshimiwa. Ako kongebendi break kemetoi logoiwek chebo emet kwamu kakimite kewalu maswali. Ako meje nekokilende kiyok SMS akere kakochanga chebo SMS kiboisie SMS akengete inem akewolu chutok chumite. Akabwoti ale tebutini ko nekakateb kakateb Geff akale Geff koroni nguno kakiweke UAP siaset. Ako kateb chi kole kale kiweku boyot kit nemwoe biik labda alake ko kale kiweku boyot lakini kale kiweku boyot ne plans chetindo boyot now that kakiweku boyot.
Bas ko kaketeb chikobo NASA na netai ko amache kikongoi biikab Bomet amun kikeboisie tugul kenyisiek chechang. Ako icheget kora che kikoik ichek kikotechan akoi sai amu kikokona nafasi nebo uongozi kenyisiek choto tugul hasa chebo lungu. Now ko in iman asome awek en ng'echeret nebo governor en 2027. Chamait ko UDA anan ko ele kakichopte ele kakibangande kolingange ak ele u emet en 2027. Kemi yoto keyoe tugul agenge amun agenge ayani uongozi nebo William policies chechik ko kororon. Kerge ak ndakamoche akanamwa ko I can get better policies. Ki agenge ng'alek chichok kong'ete ki kityo 20 ki kait kityo in ng'alekab ugatuzi ak tofauti anga Uhuru Kenyatta awe kando, lakini mawazo chechu ko correct. Supporting policies tugul correct. King kong'ete 2019 kingonam kole William Samoei president ak waron ng'alek chechik ko ki absolutely right. Kenyans kityo ko accepten ako nai kora kole these are the policies chebo this period of time. Amu makimuche ketesta ak tuguk chekibo long time ago. Nyolu ke design tuguk chebo kisasa. Kama hii especially digital issues. Ako chongirichisanan tuga chongilione. Those are the correct things we must do. Ak other innovative things chebo vijana. Kwa lazima kaya hii chorita. Taroru ni another time. Urana maja sana this today.
Mucho tigo ni betuta genge. Kila wiki
takanka. Ko in kagetebin kalin ko kinamin which ones now.
Amuja miage kora kemeche si testi abu in anan si tartogol. Teste abu imu gale yakwaji message mno gole in ko mite tuyen je kwage gaskele mite musoni magen ole kongo running mate nengunget ko go decide mapema.
Nani
running mate.
Okay, toma. Kama maja kitiamwale asama ngejere nebo governor. Ago kamwa tikitit na abune. Agenda nenyun sai ko livelihoods. Tepton of the family. Kongeten the grandparents all the way ago to negit kai mi che negit kai che to mo go jo go nuti ya mun to mo report ko we have got to be able to think again. Livelihoods case up town ago in this livelihoods agenda kuma che ga nagile in population of Kenya for example ko karibu 40% ko lago ago 18 years Keba ago in Ngemure 64, I mean 34 years. Another karibu 30%. Asige aba Ngemure 40 something, 44 yongora, each 70% of the population. Ko inyoru chechen chega osigi to hardly 10%. So ele nyolu ke focus en ko biik chemengechu kitinye a huge bulk nebo vijana asa ago chutare suguli je nguno na 34 years ko chang bichu ago makimuche takegenge kele kisikini kasi je kijana ju tugul yoche kibwat we've got to think outside the box ki agere ki ke limiten ge en tuguk chichang ki limiten ne korok ngolyo ne kekene lo kelenjini soman sikechengun kasit ko soman chito kolele nyosiche aik mwalimu nyosiche aik officer nyosiche katar university nyosiche aik engineer a lot of this engineering work ko nyoiboishe nyegen wako lakini makitinye facilitation we've not done anything to facilitate kingamwat kinye ko kikabita huge backlash amu kikole in my policy was I was trying to tell people that look kama umemaliza shule let us discuss how you are going to live kitar shule ko kitare nataka ni heshimu wacha nitafute njia wewe unaweza kujimudu government akine ko itangale jombo TTIs ako magole nyoni net care the skills irrespective of what level of education negebunu
you must have skills
kama nyoginetin kele sikekoni certificate no ako maginyoginetin en TTIs because koitar form 4 no as long as me wendi school anakemache nyoru some skill onge TTIs school umi skill ne mache nyoru kuja TTI no netke tamalenjini bo netke ngalechu akon gotimache how to do a table kwa kai na ya mezet weenda nyumbani usitafute certificate matika ni exams ama lazima ingalal Kiingereza lazima ikose cosine science and mathematics no wewe umejua skill. Can you do something? Can you now go and do it? And create a living for yourself? Now, the next thing we need to do is we must net languages as a serious option. It's not my English nega negone maisha. Vijana wetu net Chinese. Nyolo kwa China ago appropriate technology. Net vijana chok Japanese sijui what hasa chomi nursing kimache kinet with French kimache kinet German kimache kinet Spanish kinet any language, it should be available. Ne field, kimache keger kele ano ile mi affair opening. So konget vijana chuki training yango zi skills kwa Europe. You see, kwa mwachini vijana wale njini the next in the other 2020 something, 2020 kongete ni but the next century kegurine 23rd century. Is this 21st or this is the 22nd century?
21st.
Are you sure?
Give me the 21st century.
21st.
Give me the 22nd.
Okay. Let's see. We will
the next century.
We'll debate. In the next century, you see, Africa ko mi possibilities kinam ke colonize in Europe. Amune in population in ko nenyongo gile. The old population ko mi barak. The young generation ko mi ngwen. And Europe ko gile. The old population komi barak, the young generation are down here. You see, tuitos pigoemu ako si lakwet agenge. Kung nuko tuyo lakwani agenge ak lakwet ab piga lakwet ko lakwet agenge. So their population kwending which while ours is going up. So ngot ko babichu Europe ako ba kwa egasi ako domesticate and a lot, they can grow a population in Europe. Here you can see inonga wanam kusobe kiche kusichi senators in the president in America. In the next century, if we move in that direction, Kenya the lower echelons could you can actually do that. You see, China kukutenye the largest population until last year Arap sisi. Kukichunjundos India. India is going up. China was coming down. China really feeling it now. India because leki gabanga ninga population control. We not quite succeeded. Tagitinye log this up. No. Iya another generation tinjila kweta gengora amukto aktobe. But that's what happens. But kagini kama jamu atinya agenda ndebo livelihoods. Kimache we have got to put a lot of money in agriculture. I'm thinking of Jambaga even up to 30% of agriculture because lazima ke create opportunities in vijana. Agun mo leongo gile agriculture ko gile gena mugumbe non the whole aga yuet karimbo we must mechanize ko vijana chukunyo lu kuguye Chinese asiko ba China ko ibwe appropriate technology kuta moche ni bikala wale jini Kibaki you see ko ibwe boda kunyo kugona revolution in transport boda kiutie kicho boda ne timisio eje gengenya kitagi rely ne tractor no those tractors are very expensive by Europe tractors are jogging go over Europe you see you are with the big countries we don't need those tractors okay kiri kwani those tractors maybe Narok Wasingishu a bit of Nakuru and some areas in Baren lakini itinye have a nega whereas my tilen you don't need those tractors kini get that other engine ne you just wakisha na kushagi na mogombe kuwe itar waneka in hardly in 1 hour. Kuka itaraneka, agoge baiche 2 liters of diesel, which is 350 shillings. Currently, kiba tembaret, anagete membaret 4,000 shillings a neck. We can go down to 350, less than 500 shillings an acre. And now umemaliza we peke yako. And then you get productivity. We start sweating. Mugombe na ambaye utiko, it is a Stone Age tool. Kiba the agrarian revolution in Europe. When they discovered the whole, they thought they had really reached where they were going. Kama wale in crop production in Europe. We must first produce food and then go into value addition and then do several things, and then we must provide credit to vijana. You see, the current government, the president has come up with various credit issues because that is the only way we can go. Vijana they don't have to be employed. They can do so many things, like they don't have capital. Training this youth in every ward. agikochi appropriate training in vijana chu, and then give them ICT facilitation in every ward. Konyalu komi centers chemuche kukere the world our design, and they need to be trained. The youth departments Mumachi to concentrate in period exports and youth department. The youth department must also include I'm sorry, I'm not testing. I'm trying to remove youth activities to which you have vijana. Came get testing enterprise training. Youth sports enterprise. Key need the vijana enterprise. What can they do? After that, you go in loans. But a proposal, I should be able to work out a methodology. I think that I know how I can create a lot of money and credit for these people. There are so many partners out in the field. Tagi adopting the right technological situation. Kiga say even the Russian president one time their problem what to do because the most important thing optional like for example agriculture is optional. Has been optional. Yeah. You see, agriculture should never have become optional. Because you see chakula kuma optional. Lazima yomiji in the morning. Lifetime na even akwene to learn. What drives the economy? Ki negate co-productivity na bangunya. The most important more important than anything else.
Culture, agribusiness.
So you are can invest in agriculture. Africa we got 2 years Maputo. I got declaring Africa must put 10% in agriculture. We are not doing that at the moment. Can we get 3% in agriculture? Can we get a lot of money in agriculture? You see what Nani in West Africa is doing. This Burkinabe president, Traore, he's really focusing on agriculture. We will compulsory Kingereza, like optionally. Anyway, it's okay. English or a language should be compulsory because you don't go disabled. You cannot say agriculture is optional. Because me am Kingereza. Kimo the Russian president Pichu kukosa Kingereza kapesa lakini churu tus. Kula mungi baka agriculture. That's what Putin was saying. Now I want us to focus on productivity. If we refocus on productivity, Parabara also look here as a matter of course. It is a normal thing. At this period of time, that is what we've been hearing since 1960. Since 1963. Who is this fool? Let us think again about productivity and agriculture, our soils. And then you demonize we must affordable housing. Land. Very soon slums. What are we doing in it? You mean number 17? The whole sub-location. More food and other productive things. The share is yours. But listen to one person to go economical. They just have to wake up. The current population we are preparing this place for the Gen Zs, Agalfas. Gen Zs, what the hell are they doing in farms? You can even check. moved out. They are not going there. They are not about to go. And you see, their children are born here. He expect any law which would come more Kwandaga. He expect any law when you and he expected the next generation to be like that. We must understand really the direction the way can you visualize 2070? 2070, imagine Leon get taxi in the Limbak Abseret. I should Abseret is very close to town. They win the Limbak up to more linear. That generation not interested there. They can live in towns and get facilities that you are totally in towns. And they are okay. All they need is food from there. Kochi is very productive. He can go and lease land. Magos and here in Kenya, Kiki adopted a land holding system more sustainable. You know, you are making it look like I own land permanently. What sort of holding is that? You are not permanent. So this place what you mean gunizai kogi menye kagile jam gomi jigi mi ne kimi teni ko urena the Sinjatropers ne kimi telodwa am ne kimi Nakuru kogi one ne Kenya urena Nakuru there is a site a prehistoric site Kariandus kogi menye Kariandus yo our great ancestors ko one family kogi menye Kariandus another kogi menye Lodwa como kogi nenywa no litu ya digitinye kare netia ma nyu retactly those two families those fellows now ne tuguju ke ngalale you don't own anything in this world. We are here on transit kis support ne gegitio while we are alive. So now let's make it sustainable.
Mheshimiwa mingo leo nuko ngalo bikto ngas chini virusi mwene ya message nio mwa lele 3 years kelele ni nyo serikali mi maendeleo chekegere enemotunwek ala lakini mokewa senga ngino ke ngalale ngaleka barabara osie ke ngalale ngaleka kiteje stadium ngule tosi tuecho
again fact angot amoy ne kakolabat kora time ko si tuye tuwai akimoywe jileje jaranguno ngalek chepsiasa ngileni ger kaseti nebo the standard togo jogule angot nebo ine the daily nation togo jogule kuo mite political realignments tetesetai mongen gut konyo redistribute yo leiboti toy biga mungileni gas en tebutene ka teb Geff ko gergang ne ka tebi ne blogotio no ko le wo kinyi gisi masta agenge tos tugun cheu chutok chumeche sinye ger kora ngine political realignments kotos nyuko wal guye ko kamwaita agenge governors kole tugun chekatesta ko labda nyuko wale dynamics of development
ago wal ago in political dynamics ko change na say every time ago pick your the one thing ko tomo appreciate ngora gele Kenyan ko ago once elected into office kumi ibo necessarily biche kyo burungura ibo victor ago chita agenge ne ki master ngalechon ko Raila Odinga he made it very clear ago ngandan a lot of people we dagotinya alaga was about him who was a true Kenyan mami betu ne yepchi Raila Odinga asule echegleme akuna mwalaja ilime Kenyans Kenyans look at all his speeches mami betu ne mangala kibalme mwaga so William kumwa kulele na eche kwa lenji jitugan he's the president of the Republic of Kenya. As soon as you are to vision you must think Kenyan not only Kenyan ngalal go Africa and ngalal the whole world. That's why we must go to Washington every year addressing the United Nations. The world is ours. Ko bikyogi ko mache tago targo elected ni president ko ba ishe meeting ko kat the president ana go expectant who kinyon go the president but ko mo gibo ko ni gienga I explaining president ko no go ine these things must come from below. Planning go danyo committee kimaje in your account but you see there are a lot of projects chimgu ni gere ko deseta kama planning jibo water like more familiar kama stand the current government is busy planning like been poster go implement their lack supply in the big nguni and they are doing quite a bit on roads ko nani kasalak chelele nubaka ko ba kechop miwek you know but ko mami hinna ko min imaje kinyo kechop wamne ba kechop factory no miwek o moti miwek o mami miwek ko kelenjo ko min avocado ko keleo ko min kawek can you proceed see tebanyile where are the factories handling these issues ko avocado and such like and lakini yo chokoro ke accept them sigeni ya pili ko nani kaspikile lengo ya ine government ago tino this government I think it is the fact that mago tinyo quite some strength and resilience ago na go single minded ngasi ni mago otherwise you cannot achieve anything in 2.5 years as a government how a government neni lelenge na mibanga budget kile no cancelled there is no finance bill ilelenge na no ko keba gutin stop it magiteje gori and yet kilazima gori au ki policy ni nyono gutin 2012 not even now kiage ngalale John under URP we must move in that direction lakini yuru bi kubingon obo tuku ketese tai min tukul you see ara tungi tinne wine the same level but kuma kitoko swing ageger anange allowing the government and the president to look at it you will not progress ya pili kome muche ichuru the president kwenye village you cannot own it as a constituency you cannot own it as a sub tribe no bako lenje na golenje banande anagele jo acha kichikinga msigisi kwanda ko bako msigisi ko dadi inyori but that is nonsense a president becomes a president of the Republic of Kenya ago opponents ya chiki must bring them on board take for instance kitam na ngoli ambikali ya ine Raila ya ine kasarta baramu mu himself kugile no we have to look for him Kenya go tinye chichibi ni mu Jesus mesas chitano ubare ketwa Raila always had 50% of Kenyans en kasarta Berur he's in the 200,000 votes William Gora 200,000 just 200,000 votes so which means he has got half of the population how can you ignore half the population agi expect them in doji Kenya I was the can ogo not only the half ogo chichintinye 30% go for him ogo chichintinye 7% go for him because this country belongs to all of us our dynamics could change given the next election komegi ngolole bika lak chugocha mara gumagumi ko bwago ba you know things change lakini wheels of history kwa lazima gialongo testa kumildoge we can only go forward so dynamics about 2027 will be completely different from what others may be imagining and you can see from what Raila did kulenji biki gonge government really let me biki government kumni they are not interested in going anywhere else they want to be part they are part actually but they want to be part they are part of this system and they are going on you can stick a gilele UTA gito chige mache na echengo lenji that's nonsense this country belongs to big tool ko ya chige to yange le kimya produce tool ako mage maje tu ketenden ma bu possible ongi magena gi yangele ki moving forward a big tool mami project stoge ngenya
so ko pute no ne bebigi so ko nyora ke chek maendeleo chungabi ni ko so
maendeleo ko government ku plan lakini counties also kunyon lugo MPs nyolu kututos bichu akogere new ideas lakini amachone kora ule busy kora in the technical people tukuchu igere yote kora William nguni kutukye kiakinam abitalia ako government kumanyolu kutono na mungaita new president ako tukini kuna new president kebendi incubation kicheni kora the need the need and then get decided asiki kingalale asige high plan asige change finance so that is why essential kigoji chita kawek 2 terms now in the next 5 years after 2027 you will see fresh thing chuko bongo nyan serikali ninyi entamene ta igira nyini lakini kuma kumugakse igire 1 year ago ana ko nguni ako kimapangan nikinye tuguk chekepangan nikinye ko chekiactualize nguni ukot projects chekimi ko cheteseta tomo keallocated money to new projects which ones are the new projects kimi chu incubation stages tuguk chekiyae nguni so that is the way government goes katakotebe chito kole akakaliana sibo unfinished business kumakitore that is the folly nebo counties upuzi nebo counties amungete kuit kole koba the other governor manae kole raia nenywan pa emet tukuchu kwa the other governor nyolu kotare chechu yandukul kupongoni chechwa kuteseta chukoche kurobe chechwake kokabek time kokakoyam chechun kururio kinam chechikakine konyorun konenyune konyokotesenda. That is the only way nekimuche ketesta. Look at Kansas City. Kumas kunome ule kinam Kibaki ako kinyo katuru ani teseta ule ako tanyo teseta kora nenyone 2032 until it is actualized. The country is one inyone kitinyo iteseta because planning is there and the civil service is there. Kineba maana in counties ko get directed a public service and functional. Magile nsi ya itite those things these chief officers, those things these engineers. You see, what was going on? Let's proceed. Let's build on that. New expertise kubuone kunyo tese manyoge one chukoch sinami training gorala then you are wasting time. It's nonsense. Now look at the what you find when you look at county public service ko professional and ako ben ngaleju ki going jita 3 years iko ni jita ni 3 years kutomo kusoma no kumengene live next year ni bote ila contract. This 3-year thing is nonsense. Kimaje kityo contract kuba CEC a governor nayat kile 5 years
contract nibaga
that is normal. Lakini a doctor igojini 3 and 5 years.
A professional.
Wow.
He's a professional. An engineer. What is that? An engineer has to continue working. He must build. So supervisor handing over a gradual thing and onge change to 2 kia bigalak asma ichuna idol gole katakibuta ni chusanyo. That is absolute nonsense. Cha igere kazi tab directors for example obogara in government jumbo contracts kuchon PK they are not actually in employment. PK weche
no consultants.
Na consultants they go to board. Ngaliane nga kama barabara kabain kakatep china lega NASA. Ka amacha male in it's true kigo chutin in NASA. Kiga ungan Raila Odinga in 2017 because of my disagreement with Uhuru Kenyatta then. Ako by man ki in 2017 achu NASA. Kiga disagreeing for quite some times. Pichwa ngwanu kulengo the presidential candidate. Kima wene Mudavadi agin Wetangula Agalonso kule Raila no manye amune kiyelinje chuni wanta awendi kityo the last bullet kule kutu kuminage pawa quick kule kiri lenje kila iwendi aga keti until the last minute. I think it was Thursday go to Mogegoji or Wagabanga to Uhuru Park.
Can unveil
the presidential candidate. So we take a debate on Friday morning. In the afternoon, so now let's look for a compromise candidate. Ogiago Maraila po Giago Mojala Gulegi a surprise candidate. And that thing was everywhere, but they didn't know what is this surprise thing that he's talking about. On that day, just again a compromise candidate.
Okay, imagine I know Arab Ruta, I know
Raila, yes, correct. Malas magora ila kala kule karayan candidate gojini kule ngone tito sini kuma kuzizike Mudavadi kuzizike ngani Koko kole Kalonzo ndio. Akole ane Raila ndio. Akole jija tomorrow atangazani ale hata wewe unatosha.
Kwa wala galege nono.
Koita no kwa wala galege
until the next morning. Jioni oh gosh. I had not agreed. First of all, I thought he was joking. So by the time I left, he was busy planning how to go and announce me tomorrow as the presidential candidate. I did tell him I'm the NASA presidential candidate tomorrow. And I thought over it. In the morning, I told him, let's meet at Capitol Hill. Only I'm not ready. I'm simply not ready. No gingi ngutunga lega finances mara kumanga lale. Finances jibanasa kuchipo presidential candidate. Rapidi chipo campaign, we have it. Tunaendelea katokio kora. That was Raila now. No. I'm simply not ready for president candidate. Niliunga NASA because of devolution. And I know you are very keen on devolution. No, that's why we are saying you are also properly schooled in devolution issues and social democracy. We've been together for a long time. So these are the policies. So no, the same. We are all on the same page. That's why I have decided that I have agreed that it is you. My brother Kalonzo na agree. Kolonja and Bass. I know I'm simply not ready. But the boy man, I know the microphone. I will no think at touch. I never get it to see to I never get it to see they started thinking agonam chun koilia baramun kagebayo. No one really opposed it again. Kosisia matagi opposing tinga. Kagisisia. They didn't say yes or no. I think all engine women doesn't matinga. This man is fit, he can continue. Expecting the Kenyans candidate and boy in Raila. Not any other person. Previously, we were involved in the debate because Kalele Mpichuko Titos Nale Kiginget. Me, I'm new. I'm ready only to support whoever will be picked. We want to give it a Urupak, Wamaka Kitiangu, Katikati. One day, checking. I was in the middle of the Meka, Samama Katikati, Meka Katikati. I was going anatomo at some point, Kewal Nijiro, then I went to another seat. Then Tinga came there. And that was okay. I'll announce. Even if you give me the microphone, I'll change. Because I'm not ready. I'm not even imagined. I'm running. Which you came over when it was just a joke. It is either a Kiva legend or a route of presidency 2022. Whether it is Isaac or William, nitaunga mkono. Wale kingi nitemea kimanga kuna niye Buru kumatagi kwa China. Batagi kwa China niye Buru. Lakini in 2017 kwa China moyani wale namba Buru. 2022 kuruta.
Lakini mengi nile ruta ino.
Wale kimanga na wala ino. What I'm saying is Tinga was ready to cede his position in times of crisis. Yonga meeting kigere winya gusta golele kibaki tosha. And he was always ready to cede his yonga quite to a very tight place. So what is in the best interest of Kenyans? Let's get someone else. If it's not me, let's get someone else. Wow. What is in the interest of the Republic? So, piga lage confusing propaganda. Of course, ag interest. Keep propaganda, to propaganda. The propaganda. And he was not also able to explain. And then, of course, his supporters were always quite very fervent, very violent. But that's their culture. Wow. And no time, they tell a check I can't recall. He was always talking about us Kenyans. So karoru nango ba in kagete benangalekab NASA unfinished business CM ko kama lelion kerichek kakimwachi ngalekab kerichek, and that is why I'm telling them kerichek, the question of shortage of drugs kusolveni koko solven ana potentially kusolveni sha completely kiyan kityo shane kusolveni ngalekab ukosefu wa kerichek amune iniwe dispensary kulipani sha that dispensary mogile iwe teno kinegen anan iwe MTRH negen amune so machu robini ko ba MTRH okukatingo kikomi let ingo barabini choto chongo batingo chongo belibanen lello ingikochi your nearest dispensary akule raya committees chilitin metoy kondochi this dispensary ingole committees chendochin the health center all the way ingole chiba in level 5 and whatever level 5 elongisa ngui pikin ke mengi ka kurono ta gole moe maniti jeju magoza nekitinye na ya wiki mwe joining committees kige mwe age bogo ki broga yake bosias supporters chicho matinye magoza supporters chicho, but they are not necessarily mara ko kama tabi ko ngikiama mati lazima zangu ikiama mara ko tabu yitu mara ko tabu lionen mara ko fitten but ngi ko ji tu la according to his ability ko ka net ko ngita la ke mara ko to influence ni ko tabi mabwana tuye mabwana bo je ka kanisa kimaje gile bo je ka kanisa to wake up ngo kwa kanisa zio ako nyuko participate na pitul mat ko absent nembe du table wini chene ba dispenser igere ko absent mami basta mami reverend mami che vyosene ndo chinkamati mami viongozi cheba vijana chongengele viongozi chechu mami professionals like you ogomiga why aren't you interested, why aren't you taking an interest puane robini kio meti alegeri chek kongete ko nginamsha kubuane chita nekakibake kinya en dispensary kele banjin the same place mara kele banjin ku dispensary 1800 akun mongenole ito 1800 chikanyalo kiale keriche in fact county governments kunekit kage chunda kumakwale keriche ale chetute namune taga kwal kongikoito kowekse rabinikab keriche choto the facility ne komi keriche ako pichu miten sipitali ni ko order ni keriche kwak from KEMSA direct ako liban amun tindo the money so what is their problem so ngalekab shortage ukosefu nebo keriche ko manyolu kotokumi makosa ni kubara ya cheket chemo konyon participated ko lewen committee chendochin dispensary sichu. That is all. Aga ngomwa ngo ai nekaete kanga ulen committee komi chito nekatakoit akonyuko robini choto ngotko ko ayum 300,000 ko kolyoi robini mwa committee kolyoi 300,000 last time
Jehova health center
ko libanisha we can get records chebo sha ukikon 300,000 to this facility what have you done first of all longilelit committee afresh nguni when you look at management committees about all health facilities at the county levels, and then you can hold them to account.
Thank you. Thank SMS kabisa Miteu I'm listening. Honorable Isaac needs to finish his terms, to finish all the important projects he started, like the dairy farming, which was already flourishing. If he doesn't, they will bend forever, increasing poverty. Philip Gibrotich, imite ABC na Kajiado County. Mite jitaga, mite SMS ni kogering ni legito. You need to consider a youthful running mate for 2027. Monge no legawa oroni. Kala I plead with Honorable Isaac Ruto to consider appointing a youthful deputy governor for 2027. You are Dominic Bet Engolo Bandanai. Koile kongo missing in governor gele ko getem ke nyorun authority nebo biashara sawa bote lega ko ngala lenga lejo tokcho inyendet koneli ngola Bomet Central mutango laba no girwet kele salimia mheshimiwa kele we still need you as a governor kele ile cash transfer you helped the old zimekwama. Everything is dormant. Chamge Arap Limo kele uleji governor nikita ni Bomet kichome kabisa boisionik chegia ing serikali tafadhali kele kasarta ni Uhuru wege in 2027 asogobit nyitar projects chegigeto. Hujambo hapo studio inyendet ko John Korere ngola Bomet County kele hao watu wapende wasipende Isaac Ruto is the incoming governor of Bomet County kele gimaje kiwegun our county to be the most performing county like Kele Samia's back, so we are ready to elect you. Kele Josingola Bagaptenden Gapsimbiri Kele Mwaji Mheshimiwa wetu Isaac Ruto rabinik chebo boisek ak chepyosok goboto walemavu kele gotoje alak koma gotoje kinege mwana tono asante. Changa SMS kabisa teme agerche labda kale goto my first governor chepkoringe pipeline Nairobi igoto governor nebo Bomet kele tos engine kerengu kotos kotokwaesha kowek NHIF. Okay, abwati ale kagenyoru, abwati ale tebe kole tos tagiwek NHIF. Eric Ebengo limba kapsabet isubite tutet Eric Mutango laba Kericho kele I missed the time he was MP Chebalungu. My question is amune se konyogo rene MPs chemite engejerok saizi. Abwati ale muchke waluchutok Justus kutoka Chiljila kele salimia mheshimiwa asante sana Limo way kele giwegu boyot kongo missing kele otebe our first governor Kilia factory ni Borobwonik eng Sigor lelaitich agomo gotogu boisiet kisome ogirwech yotok choiliegon eng golabo koop koros chamge ne gelegel bat ngolabo mutoro kwa abwati ale kagage soman message nengunget Limo mwambie mheshimiwa karibu sana ero ako kwege tugul chega wote maswali nyo so labda kipiken kityongo miten gale ine Kilia factory nebo ine Robonic
kimi magatia ni Roboni what happened?
Yeah, it was kiagi na a lot of value addition enterprises. Robonic go doing very well in Kamastan Chepalungu, Nanai and parts of Bomet East. Those three constituencies go very strong in Galega Robonic, and we thought we could kiagi na makele exported kikial dai ba kiagi new market in London. We were working with people from that area export engine together with Kericho actually that project Timberway so we export Robonic in agele we kiaginam bread negichabe in Robonic ko factory no ni kaso kumwa kole mile like teacher ko ke converting Robonic into unga. And then we made bread. Kicham ke converting yagi cha Robonic bread ne Robonic. And you see Robonic ko I think one of the top healthiest foods in the world. Much cheap to Robonic because it's a very healthy food. Pomana kabisa Robonic. Lakini wongi kisa at some point. But it is actually top in Europe where chumbe kumaji Robonic. If you Google, you find it is one of the top healthy products. Chematinye side effects che imejita. Balanced kumye. So kuki ngecha korara bread nabano nito kuko istoye ge ungania kutinye shida chechi. Lakini ngotia bread nabano Robonic it is very healthy. Kuura Robonic ndani gangora. So you are okay. Yame magatia nabano Robonic every morning. Kuki agi namge ketchup. There's a factory we had started building. Ago kiga agotanyo tezeta kidogo barcho, but I didn't see it producing. Kiagir kitikanya ya kigia jointly ak World Vision, I think, an NGO. That's something we can revisit and proceed.
Thank you.
Value addition and all that, and we'll continue with those ones. Kimbaje nyoge focus and to John to go to give us a we must think of everybody. Kigagi nam ge rodation, Augiagi nam kigochi some stipends, including me mandas chitinye barala kimo ngetia. Kigizi lakwet lakini ajaweza Tom guy go walking since birth. I would love to probably 22, 23 years old. Wow. And I got 27. You see? Because of cerebral palsy. Now, Kuga Matichota, Kunyo Luki go just tip and Chiribe Lakwara because she can't move. I've had discussion with some of them. Only are so non-stop. There's nothing else I can do. All those in Beligian money would come on me, Lakwan, 20 something years. I go get send Nico, but the man I know what I can name my impacted. I'm guessing Chitano. Coloma Mujabala, Quatin, Ndami movie. You know, you see that type of thing in a mother's. She must really take care of this. When you are looking for these mothers, a very clear stipend. As Nubala Kwani, Nubala Kwani, that's your 3,000. Kosiro Chitaga Guripchi. I would make sure I will learn the right diet. La Kwan, somebody taking them Mugo and Juala, Kama Mogagne. So we can do that. Kigagi, Petition and County Government of Bomet, Sharia and Gurian in compassion. Kigagi nickname compassion because. I remember Yana Baganita Gurine agency, Kenya Department of Compassion. Let's see, Tinyagan is at compassion, like in Matin. I to count with European and Matin compassion. We can borrow the compassion from there. Again, the Ravine again. So it used to help. What younger impossible bill, Leban a certain family. Kill very poor and our release as a vital. Malas Magnokial and Barret kill the bill because you impoverish them. You would talk to sight. Yaldam Barret. So I go on 300,000. Mamia Zara in count. I have 300 and 400.
Amuga Sarta Mashimiwa. Ignoring the Gitongonga tapes, would you consider getting a running mate youthful in 2027?
Yes, correct. That is doable. Last time actually I had I think a 28-year-old. Wow. And a lady at that. Because I thought it's necessary to involve the youths. And what is the problem with training someone for 5 years? I will come and something else. That particular running mate is an officer at the county government. We made sure that she got a job. But what is the problem? Why don't we involve the youth? I want to tell you, Kenneth Matiba was a permanent secretary at the age of 25. Almost all the independent permanent secretaries could be around 30 years old. Akina Dr. Kikonyo Kiano, could be ministers at the 30 years old. Akina Henry Koske were ministers at 31. Akina Nicholas Biwat were around 32. So it could be doable that time. Why is it not doable? Only allowing the youth to participate properly. So a major boost in economic activity.
Viongozi wa kesho. Kidogo ngwe governor kaigo nech nafasi ya poroindo noton inyuke ngolol jimbi chebo gutita ko kebendi tayo onora kama ngoli go ne nafasi sio tingetese tayo met ko tokinge 2027 ko bit ko naibi checho gole ne netese tayo serikali ako bit ko ne gole ne development setese tayo ko tebuti kitindo serikali ko bit ko nyoru poroindo ko tebene maswali choto sio rurchi ako teletese tayo met kimogwe.
I'll be available. Just give me a call. I like the way it's moving. Aga ke mache in Kisama pick up radio. Amache wara so gure professionals. Let economists come and sit here and discuss economic issues. Ochengora medics. Can you explain it? Don't bother about malas magacheng kitana ba ishi and sha. Would any of the other medics come and ask them? About pichomba insurance. Let them come and explain how they arrive at certain decisions on insurance, because it's an insurance issue. Nebasha. Other policies to the government. I mean, those government bureaucrats, directors, other super professionals, to me ministries. I got design a policy in the Nyongo Meraya. Thank you. Nyongo Kowiche, which you gave us a little Gogilanguni carriages. I've done mine. Biometrics. If you come and steal an animal from my farm, kissing. Vets will only come and tell you whose animal is this. To the app. No, this animal belongs to
Isaac. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So what is your problem? Ki so you gibele teta na you. Lakini simu agele onge register data using biometrics digital. That is wrong. There's something wrong with you yourself.
Thank you.
Asante sana mheshimiwa.
Akemwae gongo ya muine Kenyo agogi tukchini atokyo eng betutab rago betutab Jumatatu eng tetutet age neuni. Kiguren Arap Limo.
Kiguren Geff Kirui.
Ako of course kakimita aginendet the first governor nebo county noton nebo Bomet ako inendet kora ko vice chair nebo Judicial Service Commission. Noton no ko Taaitab Berur eng kornetab betutab rani logoiwek chebo emet koibwech Elizabeth. Yeigeskei koitwei tetut nebo tindin boisiet komitei nemu chebo anendet ko Arap Limo ngetu eng betut noton nebo Jumatatu. Nito ko Berur FM ketesiet ni morori ku ngetundo.
Berur FM kumurure en nyiganatet ku ngetundo ako kosaksei en emet komugul.